Welcome to Pot of Hot Coffee, episode number 11. My Pot of Hot Coffee drinkers, my potheads. We are here with Jack Simmons.
Yes, sir, here live at Live Laugh.
We had a technical difficulty where we may have not recorded audio for an hour.
Now you're checking to see that we're doing it.
Yeah, audio is hitting the mark.
All right, yeah.
Audio dynamite happened.
I could hear it well too, so it's all good.
We did an hour of questionable quality comedy podcasting, and
that was the icebreakers. Just to get us off.
Maybe we'll put out the video for you guys just to enjoy us.
On our OF.
Yeah, maybe you guys can
watch
add
a silent video of us talking.
Just
put some music on.
Just guess the races we're talking about
and the accents we're making.
Yeah.
But we all do have collars on. That's something I really wanted to mention.
This is a business casual podcast,
financial podcast.
This is a very preppy look that we're going.
Hold up. You know what?
I
didn't bring this up before, but I'm gonna bring this up. I brought it up about the hate comment we got.
Okay, yeah.
We got a hate comment. Nice. Or
was it your first big hate comment?
Yeah, first big one.
Press is good.
Nothing like your first, right?
Yeah, I love the community we're building. Okay, so on the episode, very serious financial advice with our good friend Kyle Becker.
Shout out.
GLM 0702 said, "The rotted sneakers on the living room table, green face, throwing up face. We will have seen everything. Hygiene and respect, 0 out of 20. And after that, it gives life advice in the podcast. LOL."
Were you wearing those shoes that you're wearing now?
No, they were way crustier. They were way crustier.
Well, they have glam in their username, so that tells you.
I mean, some people are just repulsed by feet.
To be fair, I thought us advertising in India would, play. I thought they would respect that, but maybe they don't. I guess they're just so dirty that everywhere.
I literally washed my feet before this, I swear.
They're very formal, right? I mean, it's very like keep your place.
I respected the comment though, the love and affection that he showed towards us.
That's good.
He's bumping our numbers up in the algorithm.
Yeah,
that's
correct. Keep talking.
Yeah, keep talking. I'll put my feet on the table. I'll give you guys more of what you want. More of what you want.
All comments are good comments at the end of the because it's just like even if they're talking about your disgusting shoes,
on my team,
they're still talking about you.
Okay, so let's do the highlights of the first hour of. So Travis,
what did we talk about?
You had a baby mama.
Yes, that is correct. I still do.
You killed the baby?
No, I did not kill the baby. The baby died in Hempstead.
The doctor.
Travis killed the baby.
I did not kill the baby. I didn't know about it. First of all, did not know about it. Found out about this recently.
Yeah.
What else
would you have
named
about? It?
I have a.
You want to hear
my?
Yeah. You picked out baby. You probably do.
I have a baby names note on my phone, of course, right now. Who doesn't? Come on, let's read my baby names.
That's
pretty
read it. Feminine of you,
Gregory.
Hey, what can I say? Now Gregory is not on there. No shout out to Gregorian calendar.
It's all just like really white trash names. It's like
if
Jackson
I had
with
a
an
kid,
X.
I think it is
Dale.
Yeah.
Chipper.
If I had kids, no, that's not it.
Yeah, it's like Braxton.
No.
Very prep school.
Oh, come on. I know I have this. I know I have it because I know Mariano Rivera is on there.
Brenton.
It's just like really white names.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Woodrow.
I know I have this, too.
You know what? The mulligan on this episode really is really going well.
Here we go. We got this. Yeah. So
that's your name?
He's from Hicksville, everybody.
Javi. Okay, so you want your kid to really be in that. You're really just trying to play into your Hispanic side here.
Yeah, got it.
Like
my
short
wife.
for Javier or just Javier?
Yeah, it rhymes with my name. It's my lying name.
At least that's your mom?
Yeah, that's my mom's name.
What does your mom go by? No, but
but why you got doxed?
I don't care.
I do.
So you got male and female names.
Absolutely, just in case you never know.
We could dox your other parent now. Too,
come on, just don't do that, please. No, that's really bad.
Scott,
we could dox your whole family with this name list.
I know.
Why are you giving me the name list?
Don't read those.
If you want, I'll dox my own parents to make it even.
Yeah, Jack,
dox Corey and Jesse.
We're gonna edit that too. You're gonna lose your editing skills.
I'm not editing any of this. Why?
Nobody's gonna like look up
Travis,
your parents, man.
Travis, they're looking you up before anyone in your family. They're looking your family up to ask about you. They're like, ask.
What are your siblings' names? What are
Let's get back to the list. Let's get back to this list.
Mariano.
Yeah, Mariano Rivera, man.
Travis.
I'm a Yankee fan. What can I
Mariano Hurley.
Yeah, doxed. My kid. No, just
Some people have that though, where it's like
Serafina.
Seraphina.
oh, that was in my family.
That's a
tree,
nice
that's
one.
Why.
That's a
very
nice-
old,
yeah.
very old school name.
Anacoana.
That's a joke. That was yeah.
Verma Almedia.
Yeah, that's just me being creative with mixing people. In
How
my family.
Mexican
That's
are you
pretty-
trying to make your kid?
I mean, I don't know. It's up if she a baddie, then half Mexican, like Takashi.
So you have Spanish names too, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
you got everything.
You got it all covered, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. That's
mean,
the point.
I feel like we all have a couple names that we like thought about. You know,
It's
like,
all
if
just
I have one
mine's all
random-ass
just
kid-
white people Irish names. It's nothing.
Yeah,
like,
it's you know.
it's not creative.
What
It's
about
not
the black
special. It's
Irish?
like
Well, but
Nowadays, people have like
Shaquille
all kinds
O'Neal?
of crazy fucking names for their kids. Like they name kids are just named.
yeah, I hate
fucking
it.
the
I
most
hate it.
insane. Whenever
I hate seeing people I went to high school with.
or
and
like jihad son or
then-
prostitute daughter. Is that
oh
their
yeah, you
names?
know what? Well, we should go back to the greatest hits. You know, yeah.
This is my son Braylon. Yeah.
Travis.
Oh yeah.
Travis brought up the list, and Jack picked number 5. It was such a banger that I'm
We'll
gonna bring
read it
up.
again.
Yeah, Jihad son or
Prostitute daughter. Which would you rather have?
And Jack, can you lead us with this? What would you rather have?
Well, as I was saying before, jihad sons, you know, they don't last that long. You only have them until they come of age, I guess. I don't know when they.
Yeah, understand. Opposite of a bar mitzvah. I
Right,
guess.
that's their explosive ceremony that they have.
Said.
That's how they become a man.
You know what they always say? A joke's always funnier the second time
Right.
you hear it.
We're just literally doing the same thing.
Rehashing the same conversation we had. That's
It's
actually
like
the
old
funniest.
school radio. You know, it's just like
Yeah.
this is the.
Listen, you guys
Open,
weren't
we
you
got
guys
new
weren't tuned
order.
into the conversation, but we were crushing it.
So we're just like, let's just replay it.
Yeah. No, but
What
the
else?
Jihad son,
Yeah.
like
I would probably
What if
choose
you
the
had both?
prostitute daughter because.
If you had both,
I don't
they
wanna-
would not get along.
Both.
That's what.
Both.
That's what it fucking.
Yeah, but jihad son, you have them lecturing you about religion
no, but
too
your
all
son,
the time.
your
You know
son,
what I mean?
No.
Like,
your son finds jihad because his older sister becomes a
prostitute.
drug
That
addict
makes
prostitute.
sense. That makes sense. It's a good origin
yeah, that's
story
right.
for the anti-hero.
Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah.
Because he sees like, oh, sex is this corrupting thing, so I'm gonna
Yes.
choose like
The
religion
opposite.
that just oppresses and just fucking closes it down. Yeah.
So I'm gonna out myself.
I mean, just you know, that's
I'm gonna out myself.
His
here.
No,
logic.
you're a non-practicing
The
Islam.
The same way Travis, we doxed Travis's family.
I don't like that. That's gotta be edited.
We didn't even dox him. But I'm gonna dox myself. I like listening to meditation music on YouTube in the
It's
morning.
not a dox. That's a
Yeah,
positive.
But there's always
a good thing.
there's always some Middle Eastern guy wishing death on people in like the live chat.
Oh.
It'll be like Allah will rain fire on you. Like
it's like a peaceful meadow. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
having-
I will kill you.
yeah,
Probably
so when
works for
people
the Israeli government in
love
reality.
and happiness is coming your way, and then the next one will be like Allah burns fire down on this on
Israeli
Western.
propaganda. I'm telling
Yeah.
you,
You
that's
think
who's
they're
typing that.
the
Yeah.
fake ops as they're
Yeah,
just like,
exactly like fucking kill all Jews. Like
I'm not Moishe, I'm Muhammad, and
Yeah,
I'm not like.
exactly. my family, Gaza.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to some like remember Omegle?
Of course,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
use it to this day.
I've talked to like
I
remember
have a
seeing a couple of
screenshot some
people
titties I got
like
on
a
Omegle.
woman in
Nice
a
rack.
turban, not a turban,
Burqa?
a burqa,
Or
yeah,
hijab,
just like
some shit?
and like I was
Haji,
just like,
one of
where
those
are you?
things.
And she
Hijab.
was like, I'm in Iran right now. And I'm like, I don't really know if she was, but I'm like,
Mhm.
all right, I guess.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I thought you were Persian. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Talking to
yeah.
Persian
So
girls.
that was my neighbor actually. That's what I was in
Oh,
Persia.
Look at that. The Prince of
Jack
Persia.
Simmons, the Prince of
Live.
Persia.
The
Yep.
Prince of Persia, right? You know.
Beautiful.
The sands of time.
Yeah, sorry.
I would date a woman in a burqa. Of
course.
It's not because it's like there's no
Yeah,
pressure.
you
You
don't
know what I
even-
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you
worried
feel like
about
the
you-
man everywhere.
Yeah,
You're not
yo,
worried about
it's
people
my
stealing her at the bar.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I know where she is all the time.
Yeah,
You know,
she
just like-
has a tile on her.
It's like, wow, I can't lose her in a crowd.
Yeah.
She's the one dressed like a Dementor. Like,
Not
I'm
going
like-
on vacation.
yeah, no. So I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's really hot too. Yeah, it's a mystery, dude. It's a
Maybe,
fucking
Do-
mystery.
Do
until you
Middle Eastern men call their wives ball and chains because they have a ball and chain on them?
yeah, they're. Yeah.
Yo. Maybe you'll say it.
Say it. We're really deep into this episode. We're 10 minutes into this episode.
That's it?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought we were like 3 minutes in. Holy shit, we are going past
10 minutes in, we're already just like.
All right, pick another number then.
Islam.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We're
actually okay.
I would choose
we're
the
10 minutes
prostitute
in.
daughter.
I think this is a great time to bring this up. Actually, we're gonna host a pot of hot coffee draw Muhammad contest.
Carol already won this.
Live from Live Laugh Love Studios. If you want to come here and draw Muhammad,
$10 a ticket.
He's just getting fucked by the 6-year-old girl this time.
We'll have our most Muslim friends.
We'll have our Muslim friends judge it, and they'll tell us who the best.
Right, who's the most accurate description.
We have a dozen judges just lined up right here, pissed off at your shitty creation.
Just having a drawing of Muhammad knocking on his neighbor's door, being like, "Can you sign this? I'm a sex offender."
We're gonna have an armed guard at the door just to make sure no one sends us any.
Exactly.
News 12 is not allowed on the site.
News 12 could show up. News 12 is broadcasting.
They're going to be like, terrorist
first
meeting.
annual pot of hot coffee draw Muhammad contest.
It's going to be a fatwa.
A Long Island event.
I'll meet my wife there. I know that. Whew, prize right there. That's the prize.
I don't get why they don't want people to draw Muhammad.
I mean,
Christians love drawing Jesus.
Is this accurate, though?
Yeah, no,
I feel like this has got to be very super specifically some set of people.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just against the rules.
No, I think
I'm pretty sure it's just against the rules. I tried. If you
but have you been to Albania?
Well, the guys who made
draw Muhammad there.
You been to Bosnia?
That's true. I feel like there are like secular Muslims, but I mean, well, because the guys who made what's it called? Seth MacFarlane made Family Guy, and he had that episode where
he's from
Lebanon. It was South Park,
Seth MacFarlane's Muslim.
It was South Park that drew Muhammad in an episode, and they had to fucking pull it off the entire.
They can't show it.
So I get, I mean, and then they bombed that place in France.
Yeah, we're just trying to ruin all our career prospects.
Right.
They're already ruined for me. I know that. Don't worry.
You know that Carl loves the podcast?
Oh, whoa. You're talking. Oh, my God.
Who's
man,
Carl?
Nobody.
He's our storage warrior.
Oh, come on, man.
He's a storage warrior.
We are not continuing. We are. Damn it, man. What were we talking about?
Ixnay the
Why?
Carl.
He's my former boss.
Okay.
And Travis's current boss.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
All right. You don't want to...
No, we don't have to talk about it. I was just bringing it up to put you in a bad spot.
Yeah, you just did.
I'm sorry, Travis.
Well, that'll be edited too with folks at home. Don't worry.
If you want, I could dox my own boss.
Yeah, dox Jack's boss. Yeah.
No, we don't have to dox.
Oh my God.
Who's your boss, Sean? What's his name?
I'm unemployed right now.
Who's your last boss?
But I did just get offered a job from Momentum Solar Panels. They want me to sell solar panels.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking door to door. Nah.
No, fuck that. Yeah.
That's awful.
Zero base pay. What do they think I am?
17-year-old.
Like they think.
That's true.
I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm not that Puerto Rican.
I mean,
that's like a step above managing a T-Mobile.
Well, especially now, it's fucking freezing out. You'd have to.
That's not a bad job.
Also, who the fuck? You're like, yo, that's not a bad job, man.
Bad job, manager of
Travis is like the type of dude that looks at an ITT Tech commercial and he's like, yo, he's fucking killing it. Like,
yeah, if you're the manager of a store, like
Edwin with his Subaru.
Like, you never have to do shit. Everybody else sells the phones.
And you just stand there cross-armed.
Right, you're just like, this is my store. That is easy money. But yeah, don't do a door-to-door sale. I did that once as a job. It was the worst fucking thing I've ever done.
I was kind of just planning on saying yes and doing the training.
That sounds like capitalist jihad.
And then failing the exam at the end or whatever.
Or just like fuck with them the entire interview, or like when they're going over it, just like, can you
repeat that?
I wasn't listening.
You get paid like $1,000 a week or something for the training. So I might just do the 2-week training, pocket the 2 G's, and then be like,
yeah, it's smart.
You'd get that even if you don't get hired. You just get paid.
You could do it with fake social too.
Oh,
but then it's a sales job. So if I just don't sell anything in the first week, I'm getting fired.
Right.
Yeah.
You just work there and just chill for.
Sorry guys, I had a really bad week. I'll do better next week.
Yeah, and boom.
Yeah.
You just leave.
But the thing is, I don't want to sell solar panels. I don't want to have to walk into some old couple's home and be like, hey, you know what would be really good? How about you spend $40,000 on some solar panels?
You ever consider working in China?
Yeah, I become a white monkey.
Exactly what I was about to say.
I put a suit on outside of a fancy restaurant and get paid like $100,000 a year.
He'd be like,
Welcome to the best place in all of China. I got to brush up on my
The
Mandarin.
Kung Fu Panda.
Are you sick and tired of cancerous American food?
You'd have one of those spinning arrows.
Yeah, like
coming right down. Yeah.
spin for reward like on Temu and Shane. Like, whoa, you just won $50 to Grandma's Chicken.
Western propaganda says MSG is bad,
But here,
I'm here
have
to
as
say
much
this
as
is
you
the
want.
best.
Dressed like an egg roll.
Yeah.
Like
Fish
an
heavy.
egg roll
Exactly, yeah.
costume.
There's nothing wrong with having fish 12 times a week.
Come to our fish tacos. Well, you know, I'm surprised that those door-to-door sales jobs still exist, because it's like nobody wants you to go to your door.
Correct.
No.
Nobody, like, that's such a failed
I'd be like-
business. Yeah, nobody likes it when someone's at your door.
No, but
You know,
also,
like,
like,
fuck that.
they're
like
we-
talking about solar. I'd be like, get the fuck out
The
of my
guy's
house.
like, we get. I'm making sure I'm giving you the best leads. It felt like Goongarry Goon Ross. Like it felt.
Put that coffee down.
Always be close. He'd say that. He's like, always be coming.
See this watch? This watch costs more than your car.
You see this? Put that cup of cum down. Cum is for
jar.
closers.
Cum is for clothes.
4chan cum
Oh,
jar.
Always be
What type of
coming.
car did I drive here in? It doesn't matter. I was jerking off in the passenger seat the entire time.
Gooned out in a Challenger. Crazy.
Oh,
See
the
this
Goonicide.
dildo?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. See this dildo?
Costs more
This
than your
Nautica Malone. I think his name was.
What's my name? Fuck you. That's
Oh, yeah,
my name. I've been jerking off for the past 12 hours.
I've jerked off 100,000 hours. What have you done to that?
Look at my hands. They're chapped from how much I've been jerking off. What have you been doing? Nothing.
Yeah.
I put a belt
fucking
around my
cunt.
neck to come sometimes.
Oh.
What are you doing?
That was like a gym
Mitch and
teacher
Murray.
type of
Mitch and
deal.
Murray love my initiative.
I have no idea what this
You
is.
never seen Goongarry Goon Ross?
No,
Alec
you told
Baldwin?
me about it. You told me about it.
Yeah.
You told me about it. You told me about it.
They are bringing it back on Broadway now. They got a fucking the whole thing
I
is
took an acting class in
Bob Odenkirk's in that shit.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Fucking Saul Goodman.
Nice.
Yeah.
I only know that movie because I took an acting class in college.
True, I heard you're
and
big into theater.
The final, yeah, I'm a thespian.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big thespian.
It's a big acting class movie, I feel like, to go with. 'Cause there's so many like monologues.
Yeah, and also there were a bunch of hood dudes in the class, and he gave one of the hood dudes Al Pacino's role.
Oh,
And then-
You fucking cunt!
But then he did. But then he told us. And then he told us, he's like, "There's a movie. Don't watch the movie until after you do this."
that's
Like
what
I
they
don't.
always tell you.
And then this dude who can't read,
No.
was like,
Fucking
"Oh, there's a movie. I don't even need to read this shit." And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm Al Pacino's character." He didn't even remember the guy's name. Like
You're just doing Pacino from other movies. You're just
pretty
like,
much. But it was like an autistic dude from like North Philly, like a 40-year-old. He invited everyone to. This is the guy who invited everyone to
Chuck E. Cheese?
Madden Midnight release.
Oh,
class.
that's
Okay.
funny. He paid for it?
Yeah, and he was also he also filmed the hot black chick scene without, and the teacher had to like say something after the scene, be like, "Don't just film another person's scene without their permission. That's kind of weird." He had like his like Android phone out, like his Metro PCS Android phone out. He was just like very blatantly just filming the hot chick.
Oh my
God.
It was so fucking funny.
The professor caught him. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I'll
Nowadays, you
I'll
can't
dox
do
him.
that shit.
You know, Travis,
That
to
would
make you feel
fucking-
better, I'll dox him.
I mean,
His
you
name was
always
CJ.
couldn't do that shit.
There
I'm
you
just
go.
saying now,
Yeah,
like,
he went
you
by
would get
C
fucking
Dub.
expelled.
He told the class to call him C Dub.
This is me,
Dub
C
C.
Dub. I'm doing Pacino
Yeah,
from
I
fucking
think he worked at
Scarface or some shit.
I think he worked at Temple University, so he was taking classes for free or whatever,
Smart
like one of those
Yeah.
ones.
Right.
And acting is one of those classes. Yeah. Shout out to.
A lot of people
That's that
take
class.
acting because it's like an easy A too.
That's
you know.
exactly
It's a
what
good
it was.
movie.
Fun. I got to take I would take the subway down into Center City in Philly
SEPTA.
because Temple had like, I guess like Center City campus, I guess technically. And yeah, there were a bunch of hood people in the class that weren't very good at acting, so it was very fun. It was like
Hood Glengarry.
it was like improv. It was like it was
First
like
prize, the GMC Explorer.
It was like
Yeah, exactly.
it was like Tyler. It was like Tyler Perry
Tire.
created his own UCB theater.
Second prize, a pair of Air Jordans. Third
Yeah.
prize, you're fired. Yeah, that's wait, so you were in the Goongarry Goon Ross monologue too, or
Yeah, I played the Jewish guy.
You played which one? Who? Jack Lemmon, the old guy.
I don't know. He called everyone. He called the people Gestapo.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alan Arkin, right?
Yeah. Comes out, he's all frazzled.
I look like
he's one of like okay.
Yeah, I crushed the role though.
Nice.
I crushed it. I'm not gonna lie, I crushed it. The acting coach, the acting teacher was like, "You did great."
There you go.
I did that class. I think I brought that up. I don't know if that was on the real episode or a hidden episode, but I went to an old Greek play. It was like in ancient Greek. It was an assignment for the class.
What, Istanbul?
No, but it was I got really high before it and fell asleep during the play, like snoring. I was all the way up top, but it was the teacher's play too at the same time.
Did you notice?
I was kind of worried, but then I did the write up. I just copied my friend who stayed awake, and I got a B+ on the write up, so I don't think he noticed.
What did your friend get?
The same grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in ancient Greek too, it's like you don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Oh no, it was like, it was a crazy. I probably made it like 40.
Catamites.
Catamites. What's that? What's catamites?
Catamites is probably some sort of child sex slave. Kind of like
Greece.
a bachabazi.
It's very correct. It's very analogous with ancient Greece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know the Athens.
Yeah, of
that's
course.
Why this.
I'm a big ancient Greece fan.
Yeah. You're a fan of their work, what they did over there.
Yeah, I'm a fan of their
of arabesque.
Not much of their art, more
Jack's
of their hobbies.
Jack's looking for his comedy protege. He's like, listen, if you're a young boy trying to get into comedy, I can show you the ropes.
Be like their Kevin Spacey of
bring him the Russian and Turkish baths.
You notice how Kevin Spacey is doing his thing again? He's just back. No, everyone just kind of acted like he didn't just rape a bunch of people.
Well,
they're like, no, he's gay though. It's all right.
Main character of American Beauty. He just like fell back into the role. He's just like, I have to do it.
Dude, that's crazy because that movie is like that is like one of my favorite movies ever, and it's like it's weird though, like looking back on it, because he turns out to be exactly like the guy he's playing, but it's like what's fucked up is like. I still think it's a great movie. Like,
what about the apology? What about the apology he did, where he did like his
he's
Jack
like,
Underwood
I'm gay.
Character? He like literally comes out in his House of Cards character, and he like, yeah, I'm gay.
Right. It'd be like if Bryan Cranston like.
Yeah, no, he has like a really creepy apology video. It's like,
oh yeah,
it's like really
kill him with
produced.
kindness, where he does the Frank Underwood Southern voice.
Wow.
Yeah, he does like his whole. He does his House of Cards character.
Wow. Which is a weird choice for like a rape reaction video.
Like that was his real final scene.
That's how you know he's a real actor.
Right,
He's like, I gotta handle this with my art.
Yeah. You know he was doing that in court. He was probably like standing up and talking as if there's like a camera right there and just going to them. That would be like if Bryan Cranston, if like he was accused of some shit, went on as like Heisenberg and just like shaved his head, like, I did not rape those balls.
That's like when Bill Cosby walked out of the courtroom and did the Fat Albert, hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
And these kids say that I'm trying to touch them.
Dude, shout out to Bill Cosby. He beat the case.
He beat the
Philly,
case.
Right? He's from Philly,
Temple
right?
alum.
Yeah, look at that.
Wait, really?
Temple alum.
What year?
Probably 60-something.
So that
he spoke at like every graduation, though, until mine.
What was yours?
2016.
And
Hannibal Buress
what
said
happened
that
then?
thing. Hannibal Buress had to say that thing into the microphone on stage.
What thing?
Yeah.
Those awful allegations.
He toppled the whole thing.
Apparently, giving drugs to women is illegal. He was just sharing. Yeah, the woke mob was just coming. Sharing Quaaludes apparently.
I get it.
Apparently isn't consensual.
You ever hear about the fireman parties?
I'm just coming here defending Bill Cosby every week. I'm just like, listen,
you know him as he's a different man in your life. You know him in a different way.
He didn't use Spanish fly. He just used Quaaludes.
You gotta separate the art from,
Those women wanted those drugs.
Yeah.
Think about all the women that didn't come forward.
Right,
He was having sex every week.
That night.
Think about all the episodes of the Cosby Show that I'm watching.
He's a great father. Yeah, he was a doctor.
Yeah, he played a great guy on TV. Okay, how bad could he be?
He told all those rappers to pick up their pants.
Well, the funny The funniest thing is Felicia Rashad, the woman who played his wife on the Cosby Show, said like he never seemed like a rapist. He's like, you mean like when he worked on that TV show, he didn't go into work being like, yeah, I was raping people this weekend. It's like, yeah, no shit, that's fucking.
Well, no, he had black guy confidence, so he's like, man, I'm fucking bitches.
I'm fucking,
man, you know I'm fucking for real.
For $16 when they say turn
you can probably go to Bill
please.
Cosby now and be like, yo, Bill, you ain't getting any shit. You ain't getting pussy. And be like, man, I'll get more pussy than you'll ever get, man. I'll be hitting skins every night. You hear me?
Yeah, now he has no fucks left to give. You know?
The wall, fucking the wall.
He's old. He's
Bill Cosby going crazy in the whorehouse.
He's the one who shut him down.
You know who's the grossest person I've ever seen in real life? I saw Ron Jeremy one time at a comedy club in Philly. He was at
he's ugly as fuck,
dude.
Man.
He looked like an ogre.
He's a porn star.
He looked like an ogre.
It's like there's I've never seen any porn.
First of all,
I was just like I'd immediately be like, ugh.
Ron Jeremy was just there. He was just at Helium, Philadelphia for some reason.
What was he at?
It was Ari Shaffir. This was in like 2015 or 2014.
Okay.
Ari Shaffir was doing like a couple days at Helium in Philly. But it was like a Thursday show. It wasn't even like a. It was just like a Thursday.
Ron Jeremy was on stage.
No, he was just there at the club. He wasn't in the audience. He was just kind of walking around the back. Like Helium's a really big place, and he was just kind of walking around the back in rooms and shit. And I'm like, what? Does Ron Jeremy have like a monetary interest in the Philadelphia Helium?
Well, I think he actually spoke at my college, SUNY Oswego.
Wait, Ron Jeremy?
Ron Jeremy did. He he actually had a debate. There was like him and
I thought
woman.
He like spoke at your graduation. He's like,
he
listen,
was a commencement
you know,
speaker.
guys, you can aspire.
If I could do it, you could do it.
Grit and intangible.
When I look in the crowd, I see big dicks and big tits. And no, he had a debate with this woman who
he starts
like
slapping his dick on stage, getting himself hard.
I'll let my
in a Dodge Challenger, gooned out.
He hit his mic with the dick. Like,
should we get a moment of silence, a couple minutes for the Goonicide?
The guy that killed himself at the Wendy's drive-thru?
No, it wasn't a Wendy's drive-thru. It was like a bikini barista place.
Was that? I thought it was like a Wendy's.
No. So he you think he was pulling up undies to a Wendy's?
I thought he was at a Wendy's like, hey, gonna get fucking,
No. It was it was like a coffee shop, but the baristas are in bikinis. The bikini baristas.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
So he apparently this guy just kept showing up without his pants on.
Hoping that they'd accidentally just fucking.
And that's why they were filming. They saw his car come up and they were like, "Oh no, not this guy again! Not this guy again!"
Oh my god! Yeah,
have you even seen the videos of the people who have been doing it in his honor?
I can't.
People have been pulling up in his honor. They're like,
we are all gooners.
Yeah.
It's like
very
that solidarity.
We goon in solidarity with him.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the goon community is pretty.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
They don't.
I like that. I like that they create a new nickname for jerking off because fapping didn't sound good.
Fapping, yeah.
Gooning sounds cool. Like
fapping was
me
more on
me and my boys be out here gooning every once in a while.
Though, because it's like that is the sound.
Yeah,
that makes sense almost.
Yeah, but it's a bit disgusting. It just sounds it's gross.
I'm fapping.
Gooning sounds like you're doing something cool.
Gooning is like you're a villain.
Yeah, I swear to God, I thought it was something.
I'm out here in the. I'm out here.
Yeah, I'm a goon.
Yeah. I'm out here in the goon cave, just fucking
Goonies forever.
Putting in the work.
That's why he looks like that.
The fucking what's his name?
Sloth.
What's the guy who's going crazy now? Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman. Yeah, Corey Feldman.
He was in the Goonies.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gooned too much, and that's how he went crazy. That's how he started trying to dance like Michael Jackson.
What about the guy from who made iCarly and
Dan Schneider?
Yeah, you think he gooned?
Yeah, a whole bunch.
Dude, when he was definitely in that editing room watching clips of like Ariana Grande's feet, just fucking having the time of his life.
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah, he was mad into feet.
Dan Schneider,
I didn't know
was
that
a
part.
creep.
You didn't understand.
Fucking that guy sucks.
Why are you bringing Dan Schneider? How you going?
It's his hero.
Go watch a YouTube video on that dude. He's a freak.
I didn't know, man.
Man's freaky.
Did you watch that documentary about the guy? Yeah. It was interesting.
I like the documentary about the you know about sketchy gay old dude that like funded like I don't want to say like the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC.
Whoa.
No.
No, dude, he was like fucking them.
He was just like some old creepy gay
Yeah,
dude. That was just
he's like, I'm having a tryout for a new boy band.
that's how they do it, man. That's what they gotta do. They gotta be big businessmen.
Yeah.
So they can, you know, that's how
True.
they get
Yeah,
that
Tim
power.
Dillon-
Financial podcast.
Early Tim Dillon, he did like a whole episode about it. I remember listening to
It's
that.
like the
It's
guy
fun.
that was the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was a creep.
I worked for
Yeah.
that company. Fuck.
Yeah,
Back when
that
they had
says
the
something about your
shirtless
looks though,
boys.
because they really did care. You know, you couldn't
They
be
care about my appearance. Now
no
where's my
ugly
shorty?
person working at a Hollister
Nah,
or
sure.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
They specifically just got like young boys just
Yeah.
be, like take their shirts off.
Yeah,
in the
no,
store
they-
and, like,
yeah,
No,
no.
what are you talking about?
And they had to be like under a certain size too. You couldn't wear over.
yeah, just to
I'm
work
a size
there.
large and 32, 34,
Yeah,
33, 34.
They don't want you wearing 36 pants. At
Oh, so
Abercrombie.
they hired a little, you know.
They want little twinks.
Yeah,
I could have worked there. I'm a 30. I'm a
They-
32-30.
Get a job there right now. I
Yeah.
can get.
it's like the Hooters for young like boys. So it's
Oh,
weird as fuck.
That would be so
creepy.
weird for a 30-year-old to be just an Abercrombie retail employee.
Shit, you're right.
I'm
was
past my
young.
prime and
Yeah, I was 23.
I gotta go work at
You're like
Spencer's
the old
now.
man. You're like the old man at the strip club, just like McConaughey
Keep
and
it
Magic
coming, girl,
Mike.
keep it
Just
coming
like the
in.
old, yeah.
Every time I go pick up weed from
Oh.
Happy Days dispensary, I'm tempted to go into Gossip because it's right next door.
If you're spending money, you're spending money.
There's the weed dispensary on Gossip.
I have not been in the.
Or
weed
no, it's not.
dispensary.
It's
I know
not Gossip. Mirage. It's Mirage.
yeah.
The one right
Yeah.
near
It's
the
like
you're gonna be like the
Farmingdale
U2 song.
Airport.
100.
Yeah.
On
200.
109.
I went to Mirage.
Yeah.
On a,
So
a bachelor
there's a
party
weed
once.
dispensary directly attached to it now.
Okay.
HD.
Same parking lot.
That's the only weed dispensary in Long Island, right?
No,
Many,
there's a
many,
couple of
many.
them. There's a couple of
Yeah.
them.
I
They're
thought
all right
like,
here.
but the only like one that's like official like.
No, there's a
legalized.
bunch of them.
Really?
They're all in like Farmingdale for the most
Strange
part.
Stars.
I-
Planet Nug.
I
Yo,
didn't
there's
know
that one on on Wellwood on Pine Lawn.
Yeah, Planet Nug.
Is that one good with the alien?
Yes, they have dog ones
I
there
still
too,
buy my
dog
weed
CBD.
illegally. I should probably.
Oh,
just
shit,
buy
no.
it legally.
It's very affordable, yeah.
I don't know why I'm fucking.
I just
going
like
all the back roads.
I like getting reward points. Like I'm earning
Like
something.
7-Eleven, yeah.
Yeah. They're like, you could save $10 from your reward points. I'm like, ooh, maybe I
Does
do
this
like
roll
this
over into
place.
next year? You just get.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Every dollar you spend, it's like your
They want to keep you there.
it's like your favorite fast food place. You
Yeah.
know? Like
Quick check.
I'm earning credit on the store.
Yeah, I'm
yeah. I could use that to buy
100,000 points at Happy Days get you a trip or two to Bermuda.
Oh, so why don't you get
A
that?
free bong.
Just spend $100,000 in weed and you can go to Bermuda with the
That's
love
a
of
good
your
idea.
life. Yeah.
If you got it.
Please go with him to Bermuda. That's for the Patreon tier at home, or if you're a Filipino girl.
Ladies. Well, you know.
Right? What do
Yeah.
you need?
I'm worried that I'm so worried that,
That we're not
this,
recording?
That this is gonna like fuck up again. No, we're good. We're a half hour in.
Okay, good.
Who would you take to Bermuda right now?
Who would I take?
Bono?
to
If you had one other ticket, like you won 2 tickets to Bermuda for a week vacation,
I would just start
who would you
hitting
take
chicks up on Hinge.
Same.
And like maybe Instagram.
Like,
be
I have this ticket.
I have this ticket. Do you want to come with me?
Nice.
Like,
That's a good. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Because most, like at least 1 out of 10 people.
Someone
be
might say,
thinking,
yeah.
like,
It's
I
a
could
free
go-
vacation.
Yeah, like
It's
a
a free
free
vac-
trip.
yeah.
Even if this guy's like a murderer, it's
Yeah.
like
I'm
I
not
go
gonna-
to another
I'm not- no,
country.
exactly.
Going with Rex.
Like
Yeah.
you get free drinks. You know.
Right.
Maybe you also fuck the like the pool boy, like the Dominican pool
Yeah,
boy
there's
or
no
something.
rules.
Ho,
It's
ho,
your-
ho.
There's no rules.
What?
It's your vacation. It's your
Yeah,
time to do what you want to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
for like a.
You get
a
to live.
week.
You get to live like a Skinemax movie.
Yeah, just like, oh wow, this mysterious man.
Yeah.
A fucking trip to Bermuda.
I want to know the guy who like was like the guy who scored all like the softcore pornos on Cinemax. Like like. No,
Oh,
like
made the music for them, you
the
mean?
guy's like he's like in like a mansion like in the hills. He's like, man,
Yeah.
I made so many fucking hits.
Yeah. There's
all
gotta be that guy.
all that smooth jazz you heard
Oh yeah.
on top of those fake sex scenes.
Well, those were like real production too. That's
Yeah.
what's interesting. But like
Yeah, orchestra and
you know,
everything.
yeah, they had like.
well, they had a
real
story. Yeah.
They had a real production design. They
Yeah.
had a real set that they
Yeah.
would use. It's like,
They'd have a
you'd-
chick really fake fucking.
and I remember
like,
those days, like
crazy.
you watch on cable,
Yeah.
later on, you'd be
Yeah.
like, remember like after dark, you'd
Of
fucking
course.
be like, oh shit.
Yeah, you stay up to like 3 a.m. and then
I
go to
wanna
the
see
movie
some
channels,
tits,
and then you
yeah.
could see some titties.
Didn't
Yeah.
know that.
That was
You never You never partaked in some Skinemax?
No, I swear to God, I
Skinemax?
don't know what Cinemax
Or
is.
like HBO,
HBO
After
Real-
Dark.
I didn't have
Like,
HBO.
or okay.
Did one of those? There's like the porn.
Showtime or whatever.
Yeah, the I think it was on Showtime. There was like the porn star who had like her like sex instruction class,
Yeah.
but it was just her like getting fucked by a dildo on
Because
TV.
it's like those networks were like, listen,
yeah.
we have prestige television, but after 12:30, it's like, let's show some tits. That was kind of their
Yeah,
idea.
no, it was.
Like, let's
No,
have
it was.
some
It wasn't
porn.
real. It wasn't like basic. It was like the movie channels. You had to have like the
Right.
movie channels, and it was at like 2 a.m. and later.
Okay.
From like 2 a.m. to
Weird.
4 a.m. It was just. It
It was
was.
nudity.
It was
That's so
just.
strange.
Yes.
Who are
Yeah.
the people that are in charge of that?
But there was also
There's
the other ones
much
they would
less
show.
restrictions. I
They would
feel
also
like.
do the other movies that weren't necessarily softcore like Skinemax like pornos, but they were like really bad movies that just used tits to make it like to sell the movie.
Right.
And it would
Okay.
just be like it would be like some shitty raunchy comedy and be like, this guy's trying to get pussy.
Oh, yeah.
And then every 10 minutes they'll just show tits.
Well, we grew up. I grew up like remember those sex comedies
Of
where it
course.
was just that was the main appeal. It was just
Yeah.
I feel like what really started that was American Pie. That was like
Yes.
the one that like
Yeah.
brought out
And then
that.
National Lampoon decided to just run that into the
Let's have
ground.
like 1,000 of
Yeah.
these, and it's like
straight
they
to
just-
DVD.
right.
Like, yeah.
they had the first 3 were like a trilogy, right? It was American Pie,
Do you remember
American
the
Pie
Van?
2,
Do you remember all the Van Wilders? How many of
Oh
those they
my
put out?
God.
There was a lot.
There was the
Gary.
Van. There was like the 2 actual ones with.
Because there was
like,
the Rise
Ryan-
of Taj.
Yeah.
About
Yeah, the Rise of
Calvin.
Taj, and then there was like 60 just like straight to DVD.
Van Wilder, sorority girls.
Yeah,
like,
Van Wilder.
whatever.
This one's about the fucking
I remember
teacher.
this
Like,
shit.
And even National Lampoon has like other just like direct like National Lampoon's Beach Days or whatever, like just some random ass like
Nope.
movies that would
I
just
want
be
to buy.
like.
I want to
tab
buy a
tits.
Girls Gone Wild DVD in my age now. I've never seen one, and I watched the
Why don't you
infomercial
either?
so many
Make
times.
one.
I feel like it would be pretty good.
Oh yeah, I watch a lot of those
The
commercials.
the xylophone that they would play. Yeah, yeah. He
I'm
got
sure it's
sued
on
to like pieces over that.
web.archive.org, like he said.
Is it on internet? Do you think
Probably.
Girls Gone
Yeah.
Wild's
Yeah.
on internet?
I bet you.
Archive?
I bet you. There's some like real OG Gooner that has this Girls Gone Wild collection that he's like.
He's got all these torrent files,
Yeah.
just like
He
wait.
archived it.
directory
He's like, listen, I got every Girls Gone Wild from 2001 to 2005.
.7 zip.
God. Yeah, I mean,
When Joe Francis sold, that's when I was out. They lost their division.
he had like a genius idea. He was like, "What if we just make a documentary show where we go to like spring break and find like the drunkest women, be like,
Why-
you want to show your tits for some money?"
They would
And
just
then-
show up to
right.
college towns with their bus and go, "You bitches want $50?
Yeah, just flash the camera.
And
right
it's
now,
like,
just,
you want more than $50? You want to suck my dick? I'll give you 100."
yeah, and that's why he got
Insane.
sued, right?
I think he got sued. Yeah, but
Fuck it, who cares? He made a.
he's already he's probably fuck you rich. I don't think he.
Yeah,
I think he survived it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not a company.
He probably sold
anymore.
that shit for so much money back and like.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
probably
know.
went the way of Tom from MySpace. Of
Yeah,
just, like, selling your company.
Sell your
all
shit,
the
invest
Instagram.
invest your money, like open some McDonald's franchises.
Smart.
Yeah, I don't know. Girls Gone Wild. That was like a very product of its time.
Correct.
thing,
It's like
you
the
know?
Man
Stay
show.
up. Well, you probably remember this. Stay up late enough, and Comedy Central will start showing the Girls Gone Wild infomercial all
Yeah,
night.
of course,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So that's what you did instead of
Yeah.
instead of staying up for Skinemax, you stayed up for the Girls Gone Wild.
No, I remember. What was it? Deep after
Got
like, the
him.
George Lopez show, I think it was like anime, like Bleach or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Adult Swim, of
Yeah,
course.
that's
Adult
what it
Swim.
was.
Yeah. Well, Adult Swim is fun because it's like when you're a kid, you're just like, what the fuck am I watching?
Correct. Yeah.
And then, like, when you get older, you would just get drunk and pass out, and then TV would be on, and then you watch at like 3 a.m. It's some most random shit ever
Yeah.
on Adult Swim.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it was made for. It was like TV specifically made
For
for,
the
like
revival?
stoner adults, just like like what, you know, like what the fuck is this dude, you know?
Yeah, I'll watch
Yeah.
this.
That was like its prime target, you know. Cartoon Network is an interesting network though because they tried. They were always like the alternative Nickelodeon. I feel like
Mhm.
growing up, like they even had like a lot of anime stuff.
Well, yeah, they had all the Toonami shit. Yo, shout out
As
Dragon
well.
Ball Z.
Right?
that.
They had that was like
that's
the
Puerto
best
Rican
Dragon
culture
Ball.
right there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is apparently.
What?
I said yes, it is apparently. Nah.
Are you a big Puerto Rican
DBZ.
TBZ guy?
I'm a big Dragon Ball fan.
So you like Dragon Ball but not Dragon Ball Z?
I didn't watch.
So you like
enough of
Goku
Dragon
when he
Ball
was a
Z.
little pussy? And not when he was
Yeah.
going Super Saiyan?
He's just like
on
the
them?
young
Yeah.
Japanese boys.
Yeah,
That's
he's
fucking-
He's
Yeah.
just a little catamaran. No.
You know what? In Dragon Ball though,
Is
it's
that a
kind of
theory?
weird because he's just riding around with a shawty. Like he's a little
That's a little inspirational.
like he's
Yeah.
a little Asian boy, but he's still pulling ass.
Oh, yeah. It's gives hopes.
Maybe
to all
that'll
the
be my
other
son.
Asian
He's just
kids.
riding with his shawty for real.
Imagine how many kids in like Mexico named Goku.
Yo, probably a lot.
Gokocito.
Vegeta,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piccolo,
Vegeta.
Piccolo,
Krillin.
Yeah.
yeah, Krillin.
Vegeta was
Picolino.
always my favorite character because he was just like an
He's a
asshole
problem,
for no reason. I don't know why it was like that was something I liked about him. He was just like, fuck you, and I was like, all right, like I get this guy. He's
I wonder what it is in like
like,
other languages if they give them different characters. You know what I mean? Like in
Oh, they
different
give it their
dubs.
personality.
yeah.
Yeah.
different like it's true because the American voice was so specific. It was so raspy. It was, you know, like
Dude, in
he
French,
had a
he's like,
very-
yeah, what's going on?
I do hate the
doesn't have the same
I
impact.
do hate the smug anime nerd that's like I listen to the,
Oh, no.
Japanese
The dubbed-
caption.
fuck, yeah,
I
yeah.
watch the
Fuck
Japanese
off.
version with the captions.
It's like, all right,
I'm a
no one
fucking
gives
dork.
a shit.
I watched the overhaul actually. So I watched the remastered, recreated audio.
Anime would be so much cooler if their fans weren't the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It's like
A
wrestling.
lot of weebs. Yeah.
It's like wrestling. Yeah,
wrestling
can be
fans
pretty
are
crazy.
quite unbearable to some extent.
There's some bands that are like that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Fish,
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate the Grateful. Do you like the Grateful Dead?
I love the Grateful Dead.
Okay, well,
All right,
I
well,
hate
I'm
the
gonna
Grateful
bite
Dead.
my
I
tongue.
hate the Grateful Dead.
I fucking hate them, dude. I mean, it's more just Grateful Dead fans are annoying
Okay, that's fair.
because they don't shut up about them.
Yeah,
like,
no, I get that.
I listen
understand
to
that
music that
complaint.
people hate, but I don't push it on people because I assume
Right.
people hate it.
No, I
But
get
Grateful
that.
Dead fans will be like, you gotta listen to this fucking 3-hour set from 1972 when they played in Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and Jerry Garcia did this guitar solo for fucking 35 minutes straight. Where
Oh,
it's like,
yeah, yeah. No, I get it. I love the Grateful
he was
Dead
doing
music, but I'm
mescaline
not
at
gonna
that
like.
point and not heroin. And
Yeah,
it
they
was
always
really
have the
shit.
anecdotes.
Yeah.
No, I love the Grateful Dead music, but I'm not gonna violate like a gathering. It's like, you know, you gotta measure the temperature of the room. Sometimes people are just like, nah, I want to listen to that shit, and like, yeah, you know, I've gone to see all those fucking bands like Fish and
Yeah. I found out Fish had porta potties on stage, and that got me so mad.
that like
My
you,
friend-
the
my-
band members would be going to see.
My friend was like, yeah, I'm going to a Fish show. It's a 6-hour
Yeah.
Fish show.
Well,
I
yeah, a
don't
lot
like-
of my friends that were into Fish were very, and they even might watch this, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're very pretentious about, like, every other band. They're like, that shit, it's not like Fish, which is
Yeah.
the best band in the world. It's like, all right, shut up.
No,
They're
and
a
then-
good band, but
no,
like,
and then
it's
if
not
they
the only.
if they recommend you a band, it'll have the weirdest name, and they'll be
Yeah,
like,
good.
"You ever
The-
listen to Oak Tree Berry Bunch?" And it'll
Ah.
be like 15 dudes wearing looking like fucking pilgrims, and you're like, "What
the
is
Howling McDoos and
Yeah.
what the fuck
this?
is
The
this
didgeridoos."
shit? Like, all right, I'll
Yeah.
check him out, man. Fucking, like,
Yo, they rock, dude. I saw them play for fucking 4 hours straight at
In
a
front of
jam
31
fest.
people.
Yeah.
The great thing about like jam bands is whenever you ask people about like the experience, like the most of the time they're really just talking about all the drugs they did. Like, dude, it's an amazing show. I took 3 tabs,
Yeah, no,
and then I was doing some lines, and I had
Fish,
a joint. Like,
Fish is
alright.
just Grateful Dead for frat bros.
Mhm.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't want to do acid and you want to like do some mushrooms and drink 12 Keystone Ices.
yeah,
like
sure.
that's
have a band to see it for that.
Yeah, that's what Fish is for. It's like Gen Xers that are into. It's like Gen X Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, no, yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
definitely is more Gen X because it became very popular in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, after Jerry Garcia died in 1987, that left
Well, no,
like a
Grateful
huge...
Dead always had their own cult, but I'm talking Fish in general, like
Yeah.
the
I
jam
have
bands,
very-
like
I have
other
a
jam
very
bands other than
menacing
Great.
standpoint on these bands, so I'm not gonna say a thing.
Yeah,
No, hate on
say
them,
it.
hate them,
Hate on 'em?
Yeah, I'm hating on
All
them.
right,
I don't
all
like
right.
them.
This is what I gotta legit say.
What-
I'm not saying this to everyone, obviously. I'm not saying this to you, obviously. Whenever I would see these bands or like hear their shit, I'm just like, why don't you just fucking go play music? That's legitimately that's how I see it. I'm just like, go fucking play
my real
yourself.
hate-
like,
my
if
real
you want to
hate-
jam, just fucking jam.
Right, yeah,
Like,
why?
My real hate for
why do you listen
hippies-
to other people doing it?
My real hate from hippies
Yeah,
stems
I
from
hear-
when I lived above some hippies, and they would have these like 20-person jam sessions, but they wouldn't coordinate what instruments they were bringing. So there'd be like 5 guitars, 3 bongo drums, like 2 tambourines.
Just be noise.
It would just be incoherent noise. No one would be like in rhythm or sync.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, "Yo," they'd like see me smoking on the steps and be like, "Yo, dude, you got to come to the jam session next time. Like you're into music, right?" And I'd be like, "No, not like that."
Just like listening to.
One time I went and I just got like they were just vibe checking me. It was really weird. You know when you go to one of the parties, you get invited somewhere and you go and then you're like, you don't know anyone.
Yeah, you're immediately.
And you're just kind of like looking around. You're like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
And you're just trying to get drunk, and hopefully you'll get drunk enough to get like converse with someone.
Right.
I was just doing that. I was just walking around like the apartment below me.
It's the worst. You don't know anyone too. You're just.
Yeah, none of my roommates showed up with me. I thought they were gonna pull up. They were like, "No, dude, I'm not going."
No one to talk to. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, the whole hippie subculture is interesting. Surprisingly, surprisingly judgmental. That's what I.
Yeah.
always
No, they all
was
turn
interesting.
conservative. They all get
Yeah.
old and
Yeah,
become conservative.
because
Dave
it's like,
Matthews Band.
You always
type
think of them
bands.
as like liberal, progressive types, but like,
yeah.
or even not just like politically
Till they
speaking. It's just
drop
like
the facade.
it's just
Come
like
on,
all
baby,
the,
light my
you
fire.
know,
Wow.
Don't let these taxes get any higher.
it's just like not being like talking about a band and like having it have to relate back to the band you like. Like it's just like, what do you do?
Oh, put the mic
Can't
close
just,
to your
like,
mouth.
It's like you
I
can't
moved
just
the
like
mic away
appreciate
for you.
different shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have that habit of just fucking.
Yeah, I've been trying to like when you pull it away, I try to turn it up
Ah, okay.
sometimes, but I think it's been good.
Yeah,
We're
gotcha.
definitely recording the volume this episode.
Yeah,
so
last episode was
What other bands have horrible fan bases?
Good
I mean, the most
EDM music in general.
Yeah, that is
you know,
true. When you go to like,
it
I've
really,
been to
it's not that I'm
festivals where it's just,
anti-Semitic,
like, fucking
but when
so many douchebags.
but when
Tel
the
Aviv.
when the Palestinians
I knew it.
when Hamas flew in on paragliders to
You're happy
to
they got
ruin an
EDM
EDM
hostages.
festival, I'm not happy that they took a bunch of Israelis, but I am happy that they took a bunch of EDM enjoyers and
like if
locked
it
them.
went to a fest, at least it's like an EDM
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I like how they keep showing the chick that's saying her husband's still locked up, but she had like a dance party.
It's
Like
like, yeah,
in like his
partying,
memory, and he's like, he's still locked up, and you're
well,
like,
that's very EDM is very popular amongst like Middle Eastern
Like goofy
people,
Euros.
and yeah, like a very
Mizrahi.
goofy, very like Eastern European too. That's like
Yeah.
big. They're big in a rave culture,
Yeah.
especially like when you go out to Europe or whatever, like partying. They're big into like party drugs like Molly and like that's their scene.
Yeah,
It's
'cause they
more
don't get
so
good
than
weed.
There's not a lot of like festivals there. Yeah.
no,
It's more into like that synthetic, like we're gonna take some ecstasy. Hey, let's go back to my place with this
Yeah,
coke.
exactly.
Yeah.
Artie's bringing the girls.
oh man, yeah, I just EDM is just one of those.
And Israel makes sense too. 'cause
It's
on
the
beach,
people.
too,
I just hate the
doesn't it?
people at a lot of those festivals.
The EDM festivals.
It's not
Yeah.
even that like because there's a lot of hot chicks there, but then there's like some of the least tolerable people on earth. Like
Oh yeah,
It'll
there are
just-
so many
just-
douchebags. At,
and
like,
not even that, just
Electric Zoo.
annoying whores. Like
Yeah.
like really annoying. Like
Oh man, yeah. It is like a place when you can even go there and have a good time, and like people, you can just feel like the energy, and it's just like ugh.
the biggest psycho to me is the person who doesn't do drugs and goes there, and they're like, yeah,
That's
I'm just here to
true.
enjoy it, man. I love the music and the vibes.
like, you
It's
do?
like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Yeah, that is
EDM
crazy.
evangelist. Just
Like,
there to feel
Yo,
something.
EDM saved my life.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like it's kind of similar to like going to like a Fish show sober. It's like, what the fuck, dude? You're sober?
Yeah, just-
How is that
Yeah.
even possible?
Just
What are you
bring
doing?
bring a
For
newspaper
the
and
love
sit
of the
down.
game, yeah. Just like,
Just do the New York Times crossword as Fish plays for 3
okay.
hours.
Yeah, no.
Go to Guitar Center and sample guitar.
yeah, no. Izu had a lot of those, like, the big frat boy douche energy.
Yeah, the lacrosse pennies with I party with sluts on.
Well, that's kind of been, yeah.
Dude, am I bringing back a core memory?
Yeah.
That's white boy culture, 2013.
2010. Oh, that's
Yeah.
We going to Pacha tonight?
Yeah, calling things tight butthole. Just
Oh.
quoting the Workaholics
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time.
Workaholics or any Adam Sandler movie.
Quoting that
Oh, that's
YouTube
my
video, be
friend.
like, dude, your mom's a MILF.
Oh God.
Oh, yo, bro, your mom's a MILF.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that one hurts sometimes.
That was the beginning of meme culture,
Yeah,
and I
true.
remember like when like in 2012 or whatever, memes like the idea was just like memes were much more simplistic, but that's when it became popular. It was just like that face, and they would, but like every idea of it, like the stoner kid, you know what I mean? And it was just like it was a joke.
Oh yeah, yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
And that-
Scumbag
yeah.
Steve and
Scumbag
Bad
Steve,
Brian.
right? Exactly. And like,
you remember Raptor Jesus?
Of course.
You remember
yeah,
that one?
what was that one again?
Raptor Jesus. I don't know. They just put they edited a picture of Jesus's head to be a raptor.
People would draw
And
those faces.
They just
everywhere,
wrote
too.
Raptor Jesus, LOL. And they're like,
Yeah.
Raptor Jesus died for your sins, LOL.
Yeah, that was
The
the
one-
first.
the one of him crossing the kid up.
Yeah, there's so many.
There's
good
a- there's a
ones.
lot
I
of
just
good
can't
ones.
remember, unfortunately.
Yeah,
They're on my fucking photo bucket. You know that.
photo bucket account.
That was the baby too. That
Exactly.
That baby's grown up now.
You know what?
That baby is like an
But
adult.
people-
OD'd in
yeah.
Florida.
The people who used those memes were fail. Like it was always like the guy who worked at GameStop was like the one
Yeah.
posting like the fail baby meme and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long blonde ponytail
Yeah.
type guy.
yeah, the guy who's posting his like Fallout clips on Facebook.
Camera setup too. Tripod.
Yeah,
Bouncy tripod.
That's even like that's the first time businesses I feel like used memes to like advertise
yeah,
their
on
products.
you
Twitter.
remember
Now
when people
it's,
used
you
to
know.
film themselves playing Guitar Hero?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like they'd have like a camera set up and you'd hear the clicks. You'd hear
More
like
than the song.
clicking of the fucking guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Through the Fire and Flames on Expert, you just hear like.
You didn't
You'd
even see the.
You'd see a
buttons.
guy with like a really intent face.
Yeah.
Rock band too.
That's how they thought. Like
Drums.
you know.
Yeah,
thought they were
they're
the
like, I
shit.
can't play guitar, but I'll fucking crush this.
Yeah.
They do the little star power.
I went to a person's house like about a year ago, and they had Guitar Hero. I was like, all right, let's play. You know, I'm down. I
Yeah.
haven't played it in like 10, 15 years, right? And the guy was like, I kind of played on Expert, and I'm like, okay.
I'll rip an Expert.
Yeah,
I
play
didn't play X. I was just like, fuck this, man. Like, it's hard.
You're a medium guy.
Yeah,
You're a
I'm
4-button
fucking
medium guy.
I
You didn't even
I was,
take advantage of the full controller, bro.
100%
You weren't really
medium
wrong.
goes on
I don't-
parade. I'm
you think you
calling
could
it.
play Expert on Guitar Hero right
Yeah.
now? If
Yeah,
I set up a
absolutely.
fucking Guitar Hero,
Absolutely.
you wouldn't get
Hell
booed off
yeah.
the
I
stage.
can vouch for him.
I could probably get through some songs.
I
I
can vouch for
won't be able to
myself,
play
too.
the top songs. I can play through it
Like the
definitely.
Devil Dent went down to Georgia.
No, but I can rip a Paint It Black on Expert probably.
Yeah?
Mhm.
I'm
Alright.
feeling it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You think it's tough, man?
This
It's
is a couple-
fucking.
the hammer on up and down the fretboard.
When's the
this
last
thing?
time you played Guitar Hero? We're talking here.
Over a decade.
Does Dave and
Like-
Buster's
I
count?
play guitar though, so
No, yes, it does.
So, a year ago.
All right.
I haven't played in over a decade, probably. But I play guitar,
Yeah.
so I'm
Okay.
I
I
don't think
always
I
played
really-
the drums on Rock Band. I was more into
That's a
Rock
good
Band
time
because I
song.
liked the drums.
Yes,
you know, I was
I'm a
fucking
drummer.
Rock Band.
Yeah.
The it didn't feel as responsive. It always felt a bit clunkier and like a little
Really?
delayed.
Yeah.
The mic was so fun. I still
I liked
record
it
with
too because you know you have a guitarist and a singer. It's
Oh,
like
well,
you have a
well,
fucking
doing the whole
fucking
band, doing the
you
whole
know?
band with your squad.
Yeah,
is
it's
great.
awesome. You know,
Remember when Guitar Hero added the full band?
Yeah, absolutely.
Guitar Hero World
Guitar Hero
Tour?
just ripped that shit off.
Yeah.
They're,
Oh,
I
for
guess
sure.
because Rock Band ripped
Ripped
Guitar
them
Hero
off,
off, so they're like, you know what,
exactly.
fuck you.
No,
we're
but
gonna
Guitar,
go
Guitar
back.
Hero stepped it up. They're like,
Mhm.
yo,
They're
you,
like, oh yeah, you think you can fucking
Yeah.
do this? So
you made your guitar with Gibson. We're gonna do it with Fender,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
That is the difference. Good spot.
we can add the piano. They added the keyboard eventually too. I don't know who added that first.
That's
so,
gay.
You know, yeah, it's like really. What are we,
They're,
fucking
they're
Billy
really
Joel
trying
here?
to appease the Chinese
Billy
with that.
Joel.
They're gonna add
You
a
learn the
violin.
piano now, yeah.
Isn't Billy Joel from Mixo?
they got Rock Band violin for the Chinese.
Billy Joel, I think, is
Levittown, Hicksville, something.
Oyster Bay.
Well, now he lives
uh,
there. Yeah, but I think
Was he originally from Hicksville?
I think he's
don't
originally
know.
from
we
Hicksville.
can look it up.
Chad GP
Where does he live now? He lives out
By Oyster
he's
Bay,
probably
up there,
Oyster
by,
Bay.
like,
or the Hamptons. I think
Glenhead?
he's also the Hamptons
Mildneck
too.
up there.
Yeah, he's got a couple
Yeah.
places.
Yeah,
Mil-
Billy
wait, what's it
Joel.
called?
Billy Joel probably has like 10 places on Long Island that he
He
drunk
just
drives
roams
to.
around to different
Yeah,
bars.
he needs to have.
Gets
He needs to
wasted
have
at
a.
all
He
these
needs to have a
bars.
place within like 10 miles that he can drunk drive to. from
Right. That's the thing. He's like Bigfoot
Untouchable.
of Long Island.
Yeah.
It's like people go out there like I saw Billy.
Well, he was
Exactly.
born in the
It's
Bronx.
at a random.
He's
Ah,
from
look
the BX.
Look at that.
All right.
Boogie down. Billy
PX
Joel.
don't play.
Billy Joel.
Where did he grow up?
Grew up on Long Island.
He graduated high school.
Cold Spring Harbor.
Cold Spring Harbor. Oh shit. Right
Well,
there.
that's the name of his first album.
Yeah, it is. It's a great
So
album.
maybe it was. That was
Great
where he was
album.
Where he was
Oh,
from.
family moved. Hicksville, town of Oyster Bay.
Oh shit.
He and his cousin Judy, whom his parents adopted, were raised in the section of Levitt houses. So like Levittown,
Right.
Hicksville area.
Kobe.
Damn. I did not know that.
Swish from deep.
From deep. That's a good Sean Dog 420 vid.
Do you think what's it
You
called?
could live like fucking a mile away from me.
Do you think Eddie Money ever ran into Billy Joel
Definitely.
in Levittown?
Definitely.
Eddie Money's from Long Island?
Eddie Money's Levittown royalty.
Are you serious? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Take me home.
He gets
tonight.
fucking wow. He gets really buried in the Long Island like celebrity
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
Everyone
because
knows.
he's cocaine. He's just pure
Lloyd
cocaine.
Banks.
Right. I mean, he mainly had those two big hits, and like, he didn't have that like kind of staying power that
Mhm.
most.
He was
like,
in a Geico
very.
commercial.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Don't tell diners
came back for
Don't
that.
tell diners he doesn't have staying power. Because every time I go into a diner
Making
on
me
Long
wanna
Island,
go
they're
to the
playing some
diner.
Eddie Money on the.
They got a photo with Eddie
Yeah.
Money, just like this,
Two tickets to paradise.
Yep. And where's paradise for him?
Probably the
Like
Comac
Fort
Motor
Lauderdale.
Inn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Oak Beach Island.
Oak Beach, yeah.
Comac Motorin.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about in that song, actually.
The
Yeah,
heart-shaped
two
The
hot tub.
honeymoon suite.
Yeah.
It's right next to a White Castle. It's fantastic.
What a combo.
Yeah. Wait. I didn't realize that he. Okay.
Yeah.
So the
Pat Benatar. This
another
neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks.
She went to my
Oh,
elementary
shit.
school.
Mhm.
No, well, Lloyd Banks. That's what secondary G Unit money gets you.
Mm.
Like if you're not 50 Cent, you're one of the other guys in G Unit. You get
Right.
you get Lindenhurst money.
You're like,
You-
all
you
right,
get
we'll
middle class-
give you a little. You know.
You can buy a house in the burbs money.
You know
We
who's
got
from
Mariah
nearby?
Carey.
Oh, really?
She went to
Yeah.
Harborfields High School, the next
Oh, look at
school
that.
over.
Yeah.
Green lawn.
You know, my dad was
Yeah.
supposed to be
Yeah,
on
I
the
remember.
train that the guy shot up that Mariah Carey sang the song about. You know.
Oh,
"Be
really?
here on it." Yeah, my
Is
dad.
that about
Yeah, my dad
Bernadette's?
like missed the train that day or some shit, and then the guy shot it up.
I didn't even know this happened. When was
It was
this?
92.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some guy
Somebody
shot up a Long Island Railroad train in 92.
Is it Bernie Getz?
No, not
Nah,
Bernard
nah.
Getz.
He
Bernard
only
Getz
shot
shot up
some
a
few
subway
guys,
train.
Yeah.
No, some guy like after work, like on like a rush hour train, got on and like just popped off.
Just went off.
Yeah. Here,
The
let's look
train's
up-
late again. Just like,
yeah. That's why they have all those signs up. You can't assault
Yeah.
Long
You're
Island
not
Railroad
allowed
employees.
to bring a gun. Yeah, I love how they have a sign there, like
I
somebody's
know.
reading that.
It
Like,
puts it in
I
your
was gonna
mind.
beat the fuck out of
Yeah.
this guy, but there's a sign here.
I
don't
never
know.
thought about doing
Yeah.
that, but now I have.
There you go.
Like-
93 Long Island Railroad shooting.
Wait, what was the date? Actual date?
December 3rd, 1993.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I was gonna say it's my birthday.
a
I
few
mean, am I
months
that
after
one
I
of
was
them
born, yeah.
reincarnated?
Let's see the guy who shot him.
Who shot you?
Who shot you? The guy popped off with a Ruger. Woo! Popped off in the Ruger in Garden
Right?
City.
Oh, Maryland Ave.
Colin Ferguson.
Who's that?
I don't know. Some white boy went crazy with it.
Ah, okay.
Popped off with the
Oh, that's the guy
Ruger.
who did that.
CF.
and he
How
shot-
old was he?
I don't know, but he shot 6 people. 19 got injured. 6 dead. 19 got
That's
injured.
not a very good record. Like 6 dead, 19
but
injured.
Ray
that's,
Mysterio paid tribute to him.
that's like batting 200 though.
619.
Wooga,
Yes, you're right. Oh.
Yeah, and then he got tackled, and he's doing life in prison.
Actually, that's like a 331 average.
What? 16 out of
6 out of 19.
Okay.
6
Yeah,
out
I
of
guess-
25.
yeah, that's
6
true.
out
That-
of 25.
That
he's
is
right.
more
I'm
like
sorry, you're right,
that
you're
is
right.
well, yeah, 250 really.
Oh.
It's like
He's below the
70.
Mendoza line.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's,
shit.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like okay.
You don't respect him here. He's not
Right.
Asian. He's not a good shooter.
He'd be like a shitty
2011 Yankee.
outfielder. Yeah.
Definitely. Good.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
one of the
he's batting
players that are like
240.
really you're keeping this
He's above
fucking
the-
idiot around,
Correct.
you know.
He better be a home run
Cashman.
hitter if he's batting 240.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. He's like
Remember
Jeremy
Bernie
Burnitz.
Yeah, there we go. Let's do this.
Adam Dunn.
Yes.
The guys who had
What about
only-
Carlos Pena?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Tampa
Pena
Bay.
had some good
No, there was a year
average, though.
Carlos Pena batted 190.
Yes.
And he had
2011.
Oh, wow.
he had more home runs and doubles
Yeah.
than hits.
That's
Like,
right. That
than
was
other
when he
hits.
officially went down. Like when he went back.
He hit like
when he went to
40-something
Tampa
home
Bay.
runs.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Uh,
Chris Carter.
Chris Davis.
Chris Davis. that
Remember,
was his
Chris
name.
Davis had like
Same
the
average.
worst.
Do you follow
right.
John Heyman?
John Heyman? Who's that?
The baseball
never mind.
writer.
John
okay.
Heyman, the god.
I mean,
Here.
I'm a big baseball
Let's
fan.
go to
Nice.
Carlos Pena.
Oh, I love
John
obscure.
Heyman.
Scott Proctor.
Scott.
I have Scott Proctor's autograph.
Scott
dude.
Proctor
Nice.
gave me a
From
ball in
Oh,
at
look at that.
Yankees batting practice.
Good
Bernie
guy.
Williams
He's a
hit a
nice
ball.
guy.
Scott Proctor fielded it,
Nice.
pointed out to me, threw me the ball. A bunch
Uh.
of people reached around. My dad grabbed it.
Ooh.
And then I ended up playing catch with the baseball probably years later because I didn't care.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's still a, yeah,
it's a major league ball.
I got Scott Proctor. Cause
Oh, here's the base.
know.
Here's the season.
you'd go there and like during batting practice, you
Mhm.
just go
Yeah.
down to field level and get
Exactly.
fucking, and it'd
Yes.
always be like the not the best player.
You,
ever,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
yo,
Scott
you
Proctor
know
would
Scott
come out.
Proctor heard like he was so excited to get traded from the Yankees because Joe Torre
Overused.
just blew out his arm.
Yeah, he would
Yeah.
put him in every fucking
He's
game.
like, oh, we're up by
Corey
10
Wade.
runs. Put in Scott
Corey Wade.
Proctor.
Yeah.
He did that to Paul Quantrill.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Quantrill was like a great
Yeah.
middle reliever.
Mhm.
Was like the setup
pitched
man
every
to a
7
setup
innings.
man.
Yeah.
He'd be like, fucking put you in every game, just wear out their arms.
No,
by the
Oh,
so
end.
OG
Proctor
fucking
got
David Robertson.
Proctor started
Yeah.
out his time with the
10
Yankees
starts.
throwing consistent 100-mile-an-hour gas.
Mhm.
By the end of it, he was throwing 95.
Yeah.
And then he gets traded to the Dodgers. He starts getting his velocity back up, and then the Dodgers hire Joe Torre again. he's like,
Well,
oh,
even the
that's my
same thing
career.
happened to like Aroldis Chapman. It's like
Oh, we saw his first game as a Yankee.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw him hit like what was it, 102 or some crazy shit.
106.
Oh yeah, we
That's
saw him like
fucking
when he
nuts.
came in and threw the
Or
broke
105,
the record or whatever.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he was throwing gas. It was
That's
crazy.
fucking nuts. I don't think I've ever seen Chapman.
Oh,
Dude,
get to
it's
see him. He's still
crazy.
playing.
It's
Who
crazy.
does he
watch-
play for now?
He just signed with some team. Fuck, I should know this.
He was with Pittsburgh after the Yankees.
Yes,
Yeah.
he just signed with a new team.
But
month
the
ago.
season I'm thinking of was 2010. Carlos Pena. He
Oh, I was close.
196.
He was on Tampa Bay, right?
196,
Yeah.
325 on base, 407 slugging.
Mm.
But he hit 28 home runs, 84 RBIs while batting.
The Yankees had a
196.
couple of players like that.
Jack Cust.
Jack Cust was like that
Yeah.
for Oakland. Who the fuck am I thinking of?
Andrew Jones.
Yeah, in his later years,
Yeah.
after his prime.
All right,
Lance
2 years.
Berkman.
Lance Berkman was going to say
Lance-
Switch hitter
Yeah.
paradise right now.
Yeah.
Andrew Jones and
Th-
Yo,
th-
Lance Berkman?
2001
Dude,
Cardinals.
his 2004 season?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Berkman was
he was
the Astros
elite.
used to have the killer bees,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Bagwell,
Mhm.
Biggio, Berkman.
Mhm.
Biggio is my favorite
that
non-Yankee
half
player.
a season with
Okay.
Beltron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. They had, that's
Yeah.
right. In 2004.
Yeah,
Love
they
him.
made the World Series that year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love Carlos. I used to have a signed card.
All right, let's pick a number from the list.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
let's
What
do
are we
this.
at? Oh, we're already at an hour again, so we're
Oh, we're good. We're good.
let's hit
Cardinals
let's
beat
hit
the
like 20
Astros
more.
in that series.
Look at that. Yeah, good memory.
Pick a
this
number.
man.
We're up.
Alright.
We got like 280
Uh,
something. Is what?
Adam Warren, David Phelps. Where do you prefer right now? Before we go to this?
Right now,
No, in general.
in general, Adam Warren.
All right, let's
He's
hit.
more reliable.
Okay. So we'll go back to the.
All right. Pick a number.
Out of what, 1 to 10?
No, 284.
287. Something.
135.
All right, let's go to this.
Wow, where did you guys create this yourself?
No, this
or
is
did-
Travis.
Sanford Oyster Bay Expressway reference?
Beating kids
Wait,
and
what?
skate
Your
in
Oyster
front
Bay
of
Expressway. Oh, Route
135,
135.
yeah.
Okay.
beating kids and skate in front of their girlfriend.
Oh hell yeah!
Wait, beat.
So okay, I don't take Jack as a skater, Travis.
I've
You skateboard
Wait
at
a
all?
second.
no, I don't.
Ever?
I-
Did you ever? Growing up,
A little bit, yeah, but not that much.
Well, you know what skate is?
we
Like
usually
skate?
we usually question kids
Like
about
punk.
like game of skate is like horse for skateboarding.
Oh, okay, all right.
You
yeah.
do a trick and you match it.
Fair
and
enough.
play it.
Yeah.
So you didn't.
I
skate
did that
very
on
much.
Tony Hawk. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
But so
Not
Travis
in real life.
Travis said beating a kid and skate in front of his girlfriend, which to be fair,
Like, would you do that?
definitely emasculated
Has-
to the dude. If you
Yeah.
if you're
have you done it?
Oh, have you?
I would
done
never
that?
play skate in front of my girlfriend because I don't want to lose to like a
Oh.
Spanish kid with like
Right.
AirPods in doing like crazy
When-
big
that's
flips and
always
shit.
the
You
risk.
know?
Losing to like a 10-year-old on anything is always
Mm.
fucking.
Yeah, no, that. Well, I mean, if you want to lose to an adolescent kid, just go to a skate park. You'll
yeah,
just
absolutely.
you'll
course.
just see a
Pick the
little.
one with the beanie. Done.
Yeah, there'll just be
They
some.
do that shit nonstop.
There'll be some
then,
13-year-old smoking cigarettes, doing tricks that you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just
Yeah.
like, yo, wait,
Where they're more agile, where like you know 30
Big
years
ass
old.
pants.
Yeah, you'll run into some kid who's like
Reflexes like they do.
talking about
Oh,
having
God.
sex with his teacher, and you're like,
Yeah.
wait, what? I didn't think they made kids this cool still.
Right.
I thought they're all nerds.
Yeah, and he's like, he's like,
now the teachers are
and
hotter.
he's like, yo, dude, give me a fucking cigarette, and you're like, no, you're like 12. Or they're trying to sell you
go
weed.
to a zen like a normal
Exactly,
kid.
yeah.
Dude, pulling weed out at a skate park.
Oh my
It's like-
God.
it's like,
pigeons going
It's
to
like
pee.
turning a lamp on in the summertime,
Oh, yeah.
and like moths just start flying to it. Like you light up a joint, you just have kids pulling out from under the ramp. They're like, yo, let me get a hit of that, man. Yo,
Yeah.
you got weed? Yo, can I throw 5 on that?
Ugh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when you were younger and you bring out weed, yeah, it's immediately everyone comes coming to because it wasn't like available like it is now. Like nowadays,
Yeah.
it's like you have weeds. Like who gives a shit, you know?
Mhm.
But yeah, when you were younger, weed used to be like a commodity.
Yeah.
Like there are people that you would fucking hate, but you would hang out with
'Cause they always
solely
had
'cause
weed.
they had
Yes,
weed.
I
Or if they
know.
had
that was-
good weed.
Yeah, you're like, oh, we got David. He's a piece of shit, but he's got that.
He's gonna
fucking
smoke us up
weed.
on that,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like, all right, I guess we'll hang out with.
I've definitely hung
Oh,
out with people I
dangerous,
don't
yeah.
want to be hanging
Oh.
out with because they're like,
Fuck.
dude, hang out with me, I'll smoke you up. I
Yeah.
got a bunch of weed,
yeah.
and I'm like, all right,
Alright.
man. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna go get food at a good spot after. I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't want to hang out with
exactly,
you,
right?
but
Can I
like,
just take your weed and bring it back to my place and smoke it by myself? And
no,
not-
then you,
Yeah.
just,
like,
you just end up you like go through the motions with them. You hang out for like 2 hours, like the
Yeah.
fastest. You do it as fast as possible.
all right, well, see ya.
See you, man. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to spend too much time here.
Like I want to enjoy the high, but not around you.
Yeah, no. I do love driving high. Driving
Yeah.
high is great. It's a great time.
It is, especially when you have the surround
It
sound.
feels like a video game, dude. You're just like in a space car.
Yeah.
I don't listen to Rush often, but it's when I do, I'm extremely high and I'm driving a car at
Alright.
night.
That's free
Sounds
will.
great.
And then I'm throwing on some Rush and I'm like,
Driving in the
dude,
limelight.
I'm like, yeah, looking into the light.
I mean, I drive a Prius, and you can't like hear anything.
You're basically
outside the car.
you're an honorary Hispanic with that car choice.
We're Georgian.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that a Hispanic
Yeah,
car choice?
old
Dominican, Georgian.
Puerto Ricans love a good
Prius?
yeah,
I've
a
never
used
heard
Prius.
that before.
Think about
it's a smart
start
choice.
look
Toyota.
How new is your Prius?
Freddie T is a Prius.
Exactly.
So
Is
it's
yours the same jet, like same type of Prius?
2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
no, so
You do
next
Uber.
time when you start
Wait, what?
You can do Uber.
I could, yeah. but
when you drive on the road,
I don't think my car's
start
clean enough.
start looking for people
Yeah.
that are driving about the same car as you.
And
Yeah.
they're all Puerto Rican.
No.
Just look in the window.
Dominican, Salvadoran, Georgian.
80% of the time, it's
Turkish.
gonna be a Hispanic middle-aged man.
I'm
I'm not shitting you.
Exactly.
I always
It's
thought
gonna be-
Prius is like the stereotype used to be it was like for like white liberal.
No,
hipsters.
it was
20 years
when they
ago,
were new.
yeah.
When they were new.
Yeah.
Those were the ones who
Now
bought it.
these are the guys who
financially.
bought it. It's
Trickle
like
down.
some
to
Puerto
taxi
Rican dude who
drivers.
works construction, and
That
he's
makes
like,
sense.
"Hey, bro, this shit gets so much gas mileage. Like I spend no
Toyota,
money.
cheap parts. Man.
Now the
Yeah.
guys that were
Bro, I
like,
could fix it in my driveway for real. Like
Para que tú vas a gastar
Yeah, like,
en gasolina.
I get fake plates on it. I don't even pay the congestion pricing for real.
now the guys that
Virginia.
were like driving Priuses back then were like now they have Teslas. And,
Yeah.
like, yeah. The people that were like drive. Yeah, it's true because old Toyotas always get trickled down to like,
Correct.
you know.
Yeah,
Taxis.
Latinos.
Taxi
like
companies.
Latinos,
Yeah.
you know. So, and
It
yeah,
just depends on. It
and you can
depends
tell
on
because
what
the
car.
Prius are in like terrible shape, you know, too. So it's
Mhm.
just like, well, you know,
yeah.
it's an old
Barely used, no cum.
right, you know,
Definitely.
and you can just scrub it out anyway.
Yeah.
But I feel
I
like
never
people
thought about that, yeah.
overspend for used Toyotas now because they're like, oh,
Depends.
it's Toyota.
Oh yeah, there's hype
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, I could do Uber Eats, DoorDash, and make money.
Well, because it's not American, so it just seems better. Because they are better cars.
They're
and,
pretty
like,
good.
common parts.
You know,
Easy to find.
All right, that was good. What else we got here on this list? It's 11:11, and
Make
we're
a wish.
an hour 8 in. Let's try to get
Take
to
a
an hour
chance.
30.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we could do it. You want to pick
New
another
number?
Yeah,
Alright.
that was a good
between 1 and 287.
Yeah.
84.
Well, no, there's
who's
still
counting?
there's some beyond that.
Let me go with
Go in the 200s. We
Recent.
224.
Nuke Prank Barbershop. Oh, this was
we
one.
already spoke.
We
about
hit this one. We hit this one on an
unfortunately.
episode, but
Previous episode,
this
guys.
this was the title of
223.
the movie True Lies.
It's
what
a great
the fuck?
movie.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You wrote it down.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that with
why
Clint
did you-
Eastwood? What the fuck
Nah,
is
it's with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee
it?
Curtis.
Oh,
Wait,
I remember.
so you watched the movie,
Like
wrote
30
it down in
seconds
the
of it.
list,
Like
and
30
then,
seconds
and
of
then
it.
we're like, I need to discuss this on the
On
podcast.
Samsung TV, like 30 seconds of it. I have no idea why I wrote that down. We
Yeah,
definitely
that's a
gotta do
movie. That's a
another
movie from like the
number.
'90s, right? That's like
I guess
That's a great
so.
fucking
Yeah, it's
movie.
good.
That's a good
Okay.
movie.
It's
I
a pretty
mean,
well regarded movie.
All right,
you must
now we
think
know
so because you put
everybody.
it on the list,
I
right?
guess
So,
so.
like-
I don't know why I put it on there. That's
He's
a great number. That's a great
That's
example.
Travis, you're an enigma. You're the only person I know that can watch 5 minutes of a movie and be like,
That's
you know
awesome.
what? I like this movie.
Yeah, Uncut
It's
Gems
thumbs
is
up.
one of my
Thumbs
favorites.
up. I'm gonna give it
Yeah.
8 stars.
You only saw 30 minutes of it.
Yes,
huh?
please leave it at that.
Alright.
We're gonna leave it at that, everybody. No spoilers in the comments.
All right, I'm gonna pick one.
When are you gonna finish it?
Very slowly throughout the
Yeah.
course of life.
It's a few minutes a day. Just
Not
until
even
the
at
whole-
a year, like 10 minutes a year.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna I'll be like,
it's a lifelong project. You know,
oh, I
when
gotta,
you're 90
yeah.
years old, you'll be like, "Whoa, that's how
Yeah.
it ended." That's
Okay,
fucking-
okay,
They're gonna have a
Travis.
second one by then.
Travis, I like this one.
Yes.
245.
What is it? Read it.
Lindenhurst Village code enforcement guy saying that we are invading the U.S. and talking about replacement theory while he's eating Italian pizza cooked by a Salvadorian and rung up by a Turk. So I purposely blasted Instagram reels and now I don't stop seeing him.
Yeah, that's real facts.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty typical night in Lindenhurst.
Obscenely
Like,
racist.
Wait, so what's the
local government
replacement
employee.
theory? Can you fill the fans in on what?
He's saying that we,
Yeah.
literally all three of us here, in each facet of us, are replacing the German, Irish, Scottish, English population.
the white Anglos.
Yes,
Yeah.
of the USA, and that someone is controlling this and making this happen.
Yeah.
And
Oh, so he's blaming the Jews.
he's and Hispanics.
I mean, pretty
Oh,
much
okay.
the theory is that
Oh, they're bringing him in.
George
Oh,
Soros is paying
I know
for-
this. Okay.
Yeah, they're paying
I know
for
the theory.
immigrants to move in there.
Yeah.
This is what
You know,
in
to-
two
They're
local
taking our
government-
jobs.
They're
in the
taking-
government. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
Canada,
like
they're
taking
bringing
our
it in.
votes. Like they,
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
government
The,
uniforms on the clock.
right. Just like
Lindenhurst.
they're getting paid to bring in.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what they're saying.
Well, what'd you expect? You're in Lindenhurst.
I
Out of
know,
pizza
but
place.
it's still shocking.
So wait, this happened to you? Like,
Yeah,
this
I was-
is a
I was
real-
eating
So
pizza right next to
what were
them.
the reels you were playing?
Oh, on purpose, I just had to go to Instagram. I got any language you want that comes up.
Was he enjoying it?
No, I was looking at him right in the face.
He did he care?
Yeah.
Was he like, what's this guy doing?
No, he was like, I'm going to keep talking about what I'm talking more intensely now.
You should have
There
started.
was an old lady right behind him who also was not trying to hear
You
this.
should have started playing the Serbian bachata or whatever.
I
the
was
fuck
there
you-
was Serbian stuff. I'm not lying. There was Serbian stuff.
You should have
Oh,
just
you're talking
started.
about Yugo
You know, you should have done just been like, like start talking like, this guy recently paid me to vote
Yeah,
Democratic.
exactly,
And
yeah.
just like,
And then I just can't stop seeing them now around town. It's like
Yeah.
George and Lenny from the fucking book of Mice and Men.
Mhm.
That's what they're like. I can't stop seeing them now. It's insane. Ever since this moment happened.
I mean, I feel like that it's a lot of people that.
No, I know, but
yeah.
they're just like government
They're-
employees in
right.
government uniform. That's why it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh my bad. I
There's
just
a lot
zoned
of-
out. My dog was snoring really intensely.
All right, so we'll go to another number.
Look
on
at
the
my dog
list.
right
We'll-
now. Look at him.
We'll look for something happy. He's off the peanut butter.
Yeah.
He's 2 episodes deep.
Yeah, he is dreaming hard there.
Yeah, he's going crazy right now.
Let's hit back to the list, everybody.
145. What is it?
145.
That was Dragonite? I don't know.
145 is
145.
pissing outside is so much better.
Simple
Yeah.
statement.
Yeah, it's true. It's
If I ever am a homeowner,
although it depends on the temperature, right? 'Cause
I
it's
do
like
it regardless.
like even now it's
Hell yeah, it's refreshing. It wakes you the fuck up.
yeah. You feel
You're stepping on
alive.
the grass.
You feel like fuck. Have you guys ever? I got fucking busted for public urination like 2 years
My
ago.
brother got busted for public
Oh,
urination
no.
Dude,
in
it's the
college.
funniest thing when it
Damn.
happens.
My brother showed up
It's
with
like,
my
yeah,
dad in a
it's
suit to the courthouse in Queens.
Uh-huh.
And because my brother showed up to the courthouse,
Uh-huh.
the guy's like, "Listen, since you have a dad and you wore a suit, like, I'm gonna let you get out of the ticket."
It's like the aesthetics alone means you're.
Yeah,
a
pretty
serious
much. He's
person.
pretty much like, listen, you look like you have it together. Like,
It was to counter the idea of like, yeah, my son's pissing all over the place.
Exactly. What happened to you?
I was
go off, King.
I was at
Piss God.
Actually, I was at like an open mic. It wasn't even like a cool thing.
I'll put the mic closer to your mouth.
But I was at an
Breathe.
open mic, and then my friend Tom Crescenzo was driving us back, and we stopped in Farmingdale. I was like, I gotta piss. Like, I really gotta piss.
Deuces.
And he pulled over, and we got out. I was like pissing on this building. I didn't realize afterwards it was a church. And so like these cops show up, and they just see me peeing there because this was.
They're like, damn, Jew disrespecting Jesus
Yeah,
again.
exactly. This is blasphemous. Well, this was Thanksgiving Eve too, so cops were all.
Oh, they were on the
out.
hunt.
They were
prowling.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was like people like the cops were like my age. It's funny though getting caught like while you're pissing because it's like they were pulling up and I knew there were
You
cops.
finished your piss.
Yeah, I wasn't like I was like, okay, I'll get to you in a second. Like I'm gonna finish. Like, dude, I'm not gonna stop peeing right now.
Yeah, you're not gonna clip it.
Like, no, fuck
Yeah.
that.
Get some
Like,
piss on your pants.
I know I'm getting in trouble. Let me. And they honestly understood that because they're like, I'm not gonna risk getting peed on right now. So just,
Yeah.
we'll let this guy.
turn around,
fucking
just
do
piss
it.
on the
can't
cop.
piss.
Like
I
what? Yeah, just fucking. And like I was wasted, right? So it's
Yeah.
like
I
I
can't
didn't.
Goon reference.
I didn't even
Not the other
feel
one.
like they weren't even really mad. They were just like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you can't pee. They're like, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket. I'm like, fuck you. I didn't say that.
Oh,
Okay, but I was just like thinking that. I think I was just like, dude, you serious, man? And they're like, they knew like there's no point. Like this guy's wasted. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And then I had to explain that. The worst thing is when you have to explain that charge, when you have to go to court for that.
No, listen, I was really drunk and I was peeing.
I wasn't feeling
I
well.
should just own it. I was just like, I got public, like it was like a public disturbance charge. And they're like,
Yeah.
and the woman behind there, she was like, oh, public urination. I'm like, yes, that's what it was.
Damn.
And it's
Deny
like,
everything.
You know, fine. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I was peeing. You know,
Yeah.
and I would do it again. You know, it's like when
That's
you
my
gotta
right
go,
as a man.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And, you know, I
Pissing
thought this was
outside is so
America.
much
Here's-
better.
Here's the final story I think we should do on this podcast. I think this is a good one. Jack brought up pissing, getting
Mhm.
caught pissing in a place you're not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
In college, my friend, we were at this college party, Temple, row homes. Just painting the picture. Basement, dance floor, music going, strobe light, the whole shebang, kegs, you know.
Was Jay
My-
Wow there?
My friend, not going to name his name because of what he did in this story.
Dox him. I got doxed before.
No.
Edit those out.
Dox his parents.
yeah, you know what? Fine, I'll dox him. Nolan. Yeah, this kid Nolan.
Fucking Nolan.
Nolan got drunk, and then there was a line for the bathroom, and he decided that he was gonna piss on the floor of the dance floor at the party. So he just walked into the middle of the dance floor and started pissing.
Did he
And,
take his dick all the way out?
Yeah,
of
he
his
just pulled it
pants?
out of his fly. He just
Fucking
pulled it out of his fly, and he's just
Alright.
pissing without anyone covering. Like we were pissing in the basement. Like
fucking king behavior.
we
right
were all
there.
we were all pissing in the corner in the basement instead of like it's not like he had to do that.
Yeah, no, it's
He was just like, nah, fuck this, man. I'm gonna go to the
pee
dance
right
floor.
here.
I'm gonna piss and then go find a bitch to make out with.
Hell yeah.
And he's pissing
not
on the
even
floor.
washing his hands.
He's yeah.
just pissing.
He has the beer,
Touching his
he has, like,
junk.
his cup of beer like in his mouth, like biting on
like
the
a
cup of beer to
dog.
hold it, and he's just pissing. Like,
Oh
and
God.
then
Just in his mouth.
very obvious. No, he's pissing on the floor, but he's very clearly like he's tall. He's very clearly pissing. Like,
Right.
if you
Leaking
saw this
down.
from, if you saw this from across the room, you're like, this guy's pissing in the dance. What's going on?
He's right.
So whoever's house it was, this guy's watching this, and some guy just runs up to him and fucking clocks him, and he just looks and goes, "Bro, what the fuck's that about?" And the kid goes, "You're pissing in my basement," and he goes, "I didn't see a sign that said no pissing."
It's true. There's no sign. It's fucking,
He's like, "What? Where's the no pissing sign? I didn't know you couldn't piss down here."
it's fucking. Hey man, that would hold up in court.
What a fucking bulletproof defense.
Yeah, it's true.
You find a drain, you piss in it. That's how it goes. You
Oh
find
yeah,
a
when you
drain,
get
shit in it.
drunk, anything becomes a toilet. You just start
Mhm.
peeing in places.
Yeah.
Gutters.
Or
Think
just
about that.
people's laundry, anything, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I pissed in a frat house's laundry one time. You should bring up. I don't think we brought this up
What?
about. You brought up about the kid shitting in the laundry machine.
yeah.
Yeah, bring that up on this.
There was actually he was an alumni of my fraternity when I was in SUNY Oswego, and he
Wait, were you in a frat?
I was
Were you in ZBT?
no
I was just
no.
guessing a Jew frat.
That was that the Jewish that wasn't a Jewish
That's the fake Jew
fraternity.
frat. That's
What,
the fake
USA?
Jew.
That wasn't like
AE Pie's the real Jew frat,
right.
and then ZBT's the fake Jew frat.
ZBT had like 300 people in there.
But
Yeah,
275 of them are Jewish.
is that the fact? All right.
Yeah, at least that's what it was in Temple. It was all the Jews that didn't get into AE Pie. They were like,
they go. To
I'm not in a
ZBT.
Jewish frat. I'm not in a.
I'm in
It's
a-
like you guys are all Jewish.
ZBT.
Reform, freeform.
Yeah, no, I was in another one, but
Say it, Doc. We're gonna doctor frat. Kappa
right.
Sig.
Zeta Chi Zeta.
That wasn't at Temple. I don't
It
know
was
that one.
a local fraternity, but like there were only like 16.
Were you
of us.
noticed on campus? Were you was your school recognized fraternity?
No.
Oh, so you guys were the bad boys. You guys are the ones who couldn't even meet the criteria.
right. It wasn't like a real like paid for.
You were in
by the
Animal
school.
House.
It was a social club.
You were in
Yeah,
Animal
it was
House. You were in
essentially a social club.
You were an old school fraternity.
Where-
You had
yeah.
like a 45-year-old dude. Like
There actually was like my first year. There was a mad old guy that was just still in college for some
you
reason.
had Van Wilder, and
Yeah, he was, but he was like
Chevy
40,
Chase.
he was like 40.
he was just still in Oswego.
Yeah, he was doing some kind of class. But this one guy who was an alumni, like he came back years
Yeah.
later, he told a story of how like he got suspended from campus because he took a shit in the washer machine. And yeah, those were like the kind, that was kind of the vibe of the fraternity. It was just more just like
destructive.
just exactly like nothing. Yeah, it was just like let's just shit all over the place.
Like
That's kind
the
of like
wall and draw with it. remember?
yeah. So that was my college experience.
Not bad.
You know?
Not bad.
I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Nice.
I have no regrets. I'm proud of my time.
What'd you major in?
Oswego.
Stand-up comedy.
I had a couple majors. I didn't graduate from there. I ended up graduating from Malloy University.
Nice.
Okay. Nassau
2018.
County.
So you're a male nurse.
Yes, exactly.
That
is the school. It's like 80% nurses.
You're just trying to find a shorty with
Yeah, I
a
was
big
gonna
ass.
say. Yeah.
Most
and-
beautiful women.
You got
Fat
hot
ass and
friends.
scrubs.
Let me tell you though, the most beautiful women went to that school.
Oh, yeah.
Malloy was just
Let me
like
change my hinge location real quick.
like it was like 80% nurses and just like the hottest fucking women went.
Yeah,
there.
nurse is a
Damn.
hot bitchy girl.
I think we should
profession.
start
Oh, yeah.
recording
Yeah.
from there.
What? Start recording from Malloy.
Yeah.
You want
Just
to
like-
try? You want to try to? We should do a dating show for Travis. Travis finds
Yeah.
love at Malloy.
Mami, ven acá.
We recruit thick Asian
yeah.
women.
But it's also even doubly benefit because it's all like really hot women and like really awkward dudes.
Perfect.
Because they
so
go
you're
to they
chilling.
go to like commuter school, so they never learned how to like socialize, or they're all just kind of like awkward, isolated dudes.
That's what
you
Farmingdale was
know?
like. All my friends who went to
Yeah,
Farmingdale,
it was really
they'd
bad.
make friends with kids in their
Kids-wise.
class,
Yeah.
and it would always just be like, "Yeah, this is my friend from Farmingdale." And I'd be like, you drive to some weird party, and they'd be like, "Yo, what's up, man?" Like, and they'd be like really excited, like trying to like
It was so
Like-
bad.
like-
Yeah.
make their college.
What's up, dude? What's
I mean,
your
that would-
major, man?
That'd be like
Oh.
that would happen at Temple though too, because Temple
I
was
went
like
to a
half
few of
commuter
those.
students. It was like
right.
so you get like Philly commuter students be like, "Yo, dude, like I took the regional rail over here,
Yeah.
like
the people that try,
Darby.
fucking all the black people here.
I feel like the friendships were
I
much
can't
less
live. I can't live in the
organic.
city, dude. There's black people here.
That's why I go to
They always say
Swarthmore.
some like crazy shit like that to you.
City's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Yo, there's mad Mexicans in
I only stay
Philadelphia.
in South Philly.
No, they don't even. They're from. I'm from the burbs. I'm
yeah.
from Berks County.
True.
Where'd you go to school, Travis?
Farmingdale State College.
He has a
I
degree,
did.
surprisingly.
I have 2 degrees.
Two degrees.
And a New York City certified teacher. For those watching at home, I graduated applied psychology with a minor in world literature And I also had an associate's degree before that.
Oh, wow. There's 2 certified teachers on this podcast.
Yeah, isn't that dope?
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're beating you. Oh yeah, we revealed that on the first episode, true, but not the second
It's a
one.
very highly educated podcast.
Yes, it is. We're some intellectuals.
Master's degrees.
this is it's so intellectual that we recorded an hour and we had to record.
Press play.
We forgot to set up the audio correctly.
We were thinking about stoicism. We were thinking about
I hate that.
Marcus Aurelius.
Speaking of stoicism, well, Marcus Aurelius is badass.
Of course.
Wife was cheating on him, and he's like, "Listen, yo,
I'm just gonna chill."
No, not even. He's like, "Yo, you're cheating on," and he goes, "Yo, I'm gonna fucking." He sets like the dude, like he knew the dude or whatever, like it was like one of his underlings. He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to like fuck my wife, and I'm gonna be in the room." And then he just chopped the dude's head off while he was fucking his wife.
Surprisingly enough,
and then fucked his wife in the blood.
YouTube doesn't tell you that
in front
much.
of Marcus Aurelius.
No, Marcus Aurelius chopped the dude's head off that was banging his wife.
And then fucked his.
So he made the dude be in the bedroom, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck my wife." He told the guy, and then the guy started to fuck his wife. He chopped his head off, and then fucked his wife in the blood of the dude that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's some gnarly shit.
Dude,
that's stoicism.
Awesome.
Good thing you told me that. I did not know that at all.
Yeah,
that was He's like, that was very serious. I'm just gonna be very serious right now.
Yeah, he's like,
after fucking.
I'm not gonna show my emotions, but if my wife's cheating on me, I will chop that dude's head off and fuck her in the blood.
And that's why every dude is planning their own Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, speaking of stoicism, you ever see that Ryan Holiday Daily Stoic guy? I hate that dork.
No.
He's just some dorky guy. He's like, Marcus Aurelius said, and then he's like, and that relates to real life. Like, I don't go on social media, and I love my wife. And he's like, dude, fuck you.
Yeah, it's
fuck you. I'm going to go on Twitter and watch people die.
It's like your wife is fucking other dudes, and you're not going to chop off his head.
You're not going to chop off his head and fuck her in the blood.
You're just going to let it happen.
Yeah, you're going to let her leave with the kids and a divorce settlement.
It's like Marcus Aurelius did this for nothing. So fucking...
Yeah. So Roman of
could
you.
watch him, I didn't know that about Marcus Aurelius. Yeah. See, this is an educational
podcast.
Yes.
I'm big into stoicism and the philosophy.
The ancient philosophy.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yes, correct.
Yeah, you like Epictetus? That's my favorite.
Look
Stoic.
at that. He's got him down.
Yeah, Epictetus, Letters to a Stoic. That's a good one.
Diocletus, right? Isn't that one?
Yeah, Diogenes. That's another one.
There we go.
I'm not. You're starting to get into philosophy.
Talk, bro. We're on one here.
No, I'm not gonna get into it. You guys into the occult? You guys into the occult at all?
You guys like Catamites and Bachabazis?
You guys ever
occult?
read?
Yeah, you're right. Zoroastrian?
Zoroastrianism?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're going back to Persian podcast here.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, disestablishmentarianism.
Beautiful.
What's that?
That was
syncretic Unitarianism.
People that were against the dissolution of the Catholic Church into Protestantism.
I wrote this in my joke book today. I was looking up Napoleon. Because I was like, how tall was Napoleon? And then the history books are like, oh, Napoleon complex. He was 5'7", and that's a lie. So apparently Napoleon was such a liar that he got even the history books to lie about him. He was 5'2".
Yeah,
bro was 5. He added 5 inches to his height, and he's like, "Yo, I'm 5'7". I'm not 5'2".
He's like the Kevin Hart of France.
Yeah. So like if I lie to people on like Hinge and say I'm 6 foot, it's not really that bad.
Right. You'd be like, I'm a lot like Napoleon.
Yeah, I'm not adding 5 inches. I'm only adding like 3 or 4 inches.
Dude, Napoleon was like the world's most famous cuck. That's the thing about it. Is his wife just fucked tons of dudes while he was out on his expeditions.
Well, that's just being French. That's just called being French.
Just with their open.
They're all just fucking all the time. Like Napoleon was probably fucking 12 bitches at a time.
I don't know if he was. He was kind of.
Napoleon's like, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot.
I got hoes in different area codes.
Yeah.
And there's like 4 of them back then.
Napoleon wrote the words to "What's Love." Real fact, the whole song written by him. I'm telling you. Or Marcus Aurelius could have written it.
Yeah.
Marcus Aurelius is Fat Joe.
No, Marcus Aurelius is an R&B singer.
He's fucking his wife and her.
I picture Marcus Aurelius like a 90s R&B singer, like in the rain and like a silk shirt.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
goatee.
Baby, I need you.
Well, there was like that one psychotic rapper who like I think his name was like Big Sal or some shit. He went to prison for like murdering and eating a few.
Wait, what?
Big Lurch. That was his name.
Damn.
In the 2000s, yeah.
I didn't realize he ate someone.
He got put in jail for like cannibalism.
Oh,
he put that in his like a couple of his songs that he was like still in there.
Oh my god! I remember watching on Cannibal Holocaust on Google Video.
I never saw Cannibal Holocaust. Yeah.
Well, go to the Internet Web Archive, like you said.
Or
yes,
movies.com.
Big Lurch
3, 4, 5 movies.
is serving a life sentence for murdering his 21-year-old roommate, Tanisha Yesias, and eating parts of her body in April 2002.
He was like caught eating them, like when the police came. This is already in there.
Was he like smoking bath salts or some shit? What the fuck?
I think that's what like they had a theory that he just like drugged himself insane, but I think some people are just like they get enough money.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He did a bunch
Like,
of PCP.
brutal.
Hold up, I read it. He did a bunch of PCP.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That will do it to you.
So bad.
PCP, man, smoking some wet.
Really just turns into a zombie. You just
turns into a monster, dude.
Focused one.
I think this is the final topic of the episode.
PCP?
No.
Oh.
Did you see Dave? You know who Dave Bluntz is?
Yes.
The big fat rapper. Yeah, we're big fans of him here.
Correct.
Do you see what he said in an interview recently?
I don't believe so.
He said his big plan for the next tour is he wants to crowd surf.
That's smart, man.
Dude, he's got to get a lot of people there. That's
what I'm saying.
He's gonna
dude.
lose weight. That's gonna be the trick.
He
That's
said he
gonna
had
be the
faith in his
surprise.
fans. He's like, yo, my fans have muscle.
He's gonna pull like an Adele and just come out like lost like 100.
No, I
He's
just
gonna rip off his
I just want to
suit.
see him belly flop into the crowd and just
Yeah.
Swanton
crush some
bomb.
people. Yeah.
or just come up like a bouncy ball.
He bounces like a fucking. What are those crazy bouncy balls called? The fucking
Like
super
beach
bounce. A
balls?
super
Oh,
bounce
yeah,
bounces like all the way to the roof
White
and the
ball.
yeah.
Imagine he'll be like a target ball and just be.
People just bounce it back. It's like a volleyball.
Popping it in
something,
the
yeah.
air like a beach ball at a
That'll be
concert. Yeah.
fun. That'll be fun.
Everyone's
Bounce
trying
the
to
Dave
slap
Bluntz.
him. Dave Bluntz is just spinning around.
Did he had that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He had that one big hit over the
Yep.
summer.
Can't put down the cup.
Is he
Right.
gonna like do anything?
He's been pumping out hits, dude.
Alright.
Listen.
good for him.
If you're for the culture, I'd recommend Dave Bluntz and
Yeah.
his music.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
He's nice.
Yeah.
He's smart.
I love a good.
He's nice and
fat
smart.
guy, you
Yeah.
know?
He is. He
Nice.
knows what he's doing. He's marketing genius.
Yeah.
Well, that's like kind of big now, right? Because they got
Finance podcast.
Jelly Roll too.
Look
You
at
know,
that.
he's like,
Another schemer.
right? You know, well,
Yeah.
it's they have their
Yo, Jelly
thing,
Roll
you know?
might
It's
be
like,
the
I'm the
gayest-
fat country guy.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know?
wrestling.
Jelly Roll
Yeah,
might
they
be the
need their
gayest
shtick,
gangster disciple
know?
of all time.
GD.
Yeah, he's a GD. You know that?
No, I didn't know
He's
that.
repping GD.
I just only know who he is from Instagram.
Wait, who's the gayest disciple?
KS disciples. Yeah, that's what GD stands for. No, Jelly Roll's a gangster disciple.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
GD.
I thought you said gay disciple. I was like,
You know, he's
It
the
might be
gayest
g-
gangster disciple.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
I hope I get shot out by gangster disciples for disrespecting Jelly,
Jelly
Roll.
Roll.
Yeah.
He's not that gay.
Listen, he puts out good music.
I have one final thought for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
273, because you live in Hicksville.
Yes.
So this might be cool over there, but
Imagine how racist Suffolk people would react to Indian rickshaw drivers driving those tourist bikes around blasting British drill and Londoners. I don't know how anyone
That's
would
a
react
hell
to
of a
that.
combination right
Yeah.
there.
yeah.
I mean,
You just
I would
added
love
more
it,
and
but
more
I-
stuff. Like,
I would
like,
be
Indian rickshaw driver
there's no-
riding bicycles, playing British drill music.
There's no rickshaws around here. There's not. That's
I
like
know.
in New York City.
That's
That
what I'm
were-
saying. Yeah.
If they brought it over here.
Yeah, I would love it. I would think it's hilarious.
Well, they have those like tourist buses that they do.
Yeah.
every
Oh,
now
you're
and
talking about the
again.
rickshaw where they ride the bikes? Where
Yeah.
they like,
Yeah,
the cabin?
the guy runs with the fucking. I bought weed from a rickshaw once.
What?
In Central
That's
Park.
fucking hilarious.
Wow.
That's what I realized. Like me and my friend, we were actually at a Fish concert, and we were like, we gotta get weed, but we don't know anyone. Let's go to like Central Park and
Yeah,
ask
that's a-
random people. And we asked this dude. He's like, all right, get in the back with a rickshaw. And then he just like gave us weed and like I gave him money. And I want to be like, dude,
You know
can I get
another-
a ride? Like,
You
I'm
know what another
already.
move is for weed in the city? You walk to Times Square and go to one of the African guys that's selling the grinders,
Yeah.
and then you buy a grinder and you go, "Hey, you know where I can get weed for this thing?"
And they always look around.
And they're like, listen, I got you right now, brother. Here.
Yeah, that is like, yeah, you got to be smart, you know. Back
Here,
in the day.
we should do plugs.
It's very easy. Oh yeah, Wyckoff Avenue. Oh, my bad.
You want to plug? You got anything to plug, Jack? Any shows you're on?
The next
Any
show
podcasts you do? Anything?
I'm not on a show for a while. The next show I'm going to be on March 29th.
Yeah, plug it. I'm plugging things
at
past
the
that.
some brewery. I forget the name of it, but it's James King is producing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing 15 minutes.
Oh, you heard
Big
it here
man.
first. Man's doing big time.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing a
Right.
real feature spot.
He said 10 to 15. I'm saying 15.
That's the way to
I'm
do it.
fucking-
Always take
That's
the
how
long.
you negotiate. You
Yeah.
know what I
Well
mean?
said.
If you say it beforehand, now people expect it. So
No,
now you're
correct.
gonna fucking
No,
do
you
it,
just,
you
Correct.
if
know?
someone tells you 10 to 15, you do 15. You do
do the
17.
max, right.
You do 17,
Yes.
boy. You blow the light.
You just
Smart.
put your dick out on the table.
Man, you be like,
two
This
more
is why
minutes.
Y'all
Yeah.
can't,
you
y'all can't
know?
take me off this stage.
Yeah.
I'm crushing right now.
That's how you be an
Mhm.
alpha,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
It's
Correct.
fucking alpha behavior. So I got that one
Alpha
show.
Omega, great band.
And then
You got more coming after this podcast. I'm telling you.
all right, yeah.
This-
I think you know.
That's the type of pull this podcast has in the industry.
Yeah, you want to be big
Yeah.
in Uzbekistan? You let us know.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
or some
I get my
Bulgarian's gonna go
niche.
crazy.
We're big in India. We're big in Nigeria. I'm
Mhm.
telling you.
you saw that you got views there.
Oh, we got
All
We've
right.
advertised there.
Mm-hmm. We have we
Nice.
have a Yoruba
Go to
podcast as
Costa
well.
Rica too.
Ah,
you know?
sí, si
Yeah,
ustedes quieren
Estonia.
tener una pura vida.
Eh,
Travis, you got anything to plug?
I know that a lot of women need papers right now, but I haven't really reported enough taxes recently,
Plugging the
so
services.
I can't do the affidavit that says I can support you. So no, unfortunately. But
Would you accept a green card marriage proposal right now?
No,
I can't. Is what
He
I'm
said he
saying.
can't
Oh.
because he doesn't have enough taxable income to
Oh,
give him the
fuck.
For
green
last,
card.
4 years, and I
bad.
can't do the affidavit that says I can support them. The
Why? Have you tried?
I-824, yes.
You got- Who'd you try marrying?
no, I've
Was she a
I've
shawty?
investigated. Of course, come on, man.
How hot was she? Could she cook? She cook good?
Of course, man. Come on.
Man, she cook good. She clean good. You,
want
know
it?
that's
You
real
want
wifey
it?
right there.
You want it? You let me know.
How much would I make? Say how much. Say how much.
10K.
I'd make 10K to marry this chick.
Yes.
She clean good. She cook
Oh, yeah.
good. What was her flaws?
How crazy is she?
How
How old is she?
our age, your
She's
age.
30. That's a bit
Your
over the
age.
hill, man. I don't know.
It's all right.
That's past Latina bride birthing age.
I hear you, but hey,
25, you know.
you're not paying for a baby.
I mean, yeah, but
But yeah, that's
if you have a
I can't do that.
Latina,
That's
if
my
you have a
plug.
Latina in the house, you gotta like.
You gotta wake up at 6:30 because that breakfast is gonna be fresh. That's what I'm.
They're gonna have roosters waking me up
She's
in the
making
backyard.
fucking omelets every morning.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah.
All right, let me do my plugs. I am not open to a green card marriage, unless hey, 10K is 10K. But
You
Send
might
me
meet the love of
pictures.
your life.
send me
Correct.
DMs on
For
Instagram.
her
I might
cousin.
entertain it.
That's true. A lot of people.
we need to. The goal is to make enough money on this podcast that Travis can get a green card marriage.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna send Travis to all
We're
different
gonna
countries.
have to have taxable
he's
income.
gonna pick his yeah, of course.
I'm gonna pick my bride.
Yeah. But I got
That's my
some
Spain
Canadian
DNA
person.
talking. Yeah.
I got some
I'm sorry.
serious shows coming up. I got February 27th, Thursday,
Who'd you
Um,
got?
East Rockaway.
East Rockaway.
Justin Hartman headlining. A bunch of his friends from the city and me opening.
Who's
And
hosting?
Tyler Walsh is hosting.
Nice. I don't
No, he's related to Tyler
Cool.
Perry.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Tyler Perry.
Look at that. I've never met the man. I didn't know that at all.
The
Is he
28th,
dressed like Medea?
the 28th of February, the next day, a Friday, I will be filming a show in Fear City Comedy Club. Antonio Clark is headlining.
Nice.
Hopefully, I get a guest spot on that. I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll start practicing jujitsu and force Hartman to let me up. Kyle Becker's hosting that. Who else is on that? I think Will McCarroll might be on that. It's a good show.
Darnell Rawlings.
Yeah, Darnell Rollins is on it. And then today, so funny news. Big Uncle Terry McNeely, he sends me a message, and I got booked for a show 314 in the Giggle Room for him. He sends me a message. He goes, "Hey, show 3-8 at McGuire's is moved. I got to put you on in April.
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I on 3-8 or 3-14? He's like, I had you written down for 3-8 too. I was like, oh, when are you going to tell me? Yeah, I guess. Thanks, Terry. But yeah, so I guess I got a show in April as well.
Beautiful.
April 12th.
Terry
13th.
McNeely and friends.
Yeah. So if you love my conspiracy theories and racism,
That's what you
you'll
gotta do,
really
man.
love Terry.
You just gotta go to these shows and be like, let me get a guest spot.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know,
Yeah, I'll be like, listen.
I'm here. Hello.
Do you like the racist comedy stylings of a half Puerto Rican, half Irish kid?
Like, do I?
Come on
That's
down.
what we have
Yeah.
exclusively.
That's my elevator pitch. I'm like,
Mm.
listen, it'll be a little off-putting.
I think
that goes to the Sims.
All right, that's been
Aren't we
episode
gonna be
11.
on a podcast? Isn't that true?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot to plug that. Yeah, we're gonna be on.
I'm plugging it.
We're gonna
didn't
be on
forget.
Hartman's podcast. I'll drink to that. The Hector Show.
It's like
Yeah.
podcast
Monday.
intercourse.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we got invited to. Hopefully, Hartman doesn't make it uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
You ready for it? You're born ready.
I'm always ready.
That's beautiful.
Unless I'm like tired.
It took us 2 tries, but we got this episode
Yes,
done.
we got it with a lot of arugula.
Beautiful. Thank you,
and
Jackson.
a lot of Bukharian
Thank
luck.
you. Have a good night.